Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the super early SmackDown watch along today. It is Friday, January 30th. It's the SmackDown right before Royal Rumble. It's the go home show into the Rumble. So I have no idea what we're going to get today. I'm hoping it's a fun show since we'll be here for the next 3 hours. So I'm hoping that this episode of SmackDown gets us excited for what is to come tomorrow, which will also be in early stream. So, what's been announced for today's Rumble, by the way, includes Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Or no, wait, hold on. Sorry, they come face to face. Excuse me. I was like, wait a minute, what? I read that wrong. I was like, wait, that's not it. That's till the Rumble. So we got that going on. Then we also got a Cody Rhodes appearance as well. Ilya Dragunov versus The Miz. Okay, whatever. And Axiom versus Johnny Gargano. So let's hope for some fun surprises to come on this show. Hopefully, we get some good stuff in here because it's an early one and it's a long one. All right. Also, I want to start off by thanking Sheldon Jackson for being here bright and early and showing some love as always. Sheldon, it was good to see you the other day. So thank you so much for sending this over my direction, man. Thank you very much, bro. All right, let me plug this in. Okay. Who do we got here bright and early, man? Who's here bright and early? Paul says that's what she said. I was hoping nobody caught that. I was like, it is way too early in the morning for that kind of stream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Fabian, I have my Stephanie Vaquer shirt today on. One of my favorite wrestling shirts that I own because the art is just so cool. I really love the art of her shirt. Yeah, of course, gotta rep the La Primera because she's awesome. But I'm curious, who's here? Who do we got? Hey, shout out to Cherokee George. What's up, bro? He says, good morning from East Central Nebraska. Bellevue, glad to be here. Let us Royal Rumble. Hey, George, thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. It's nice to have you on, man, and thank you for watching all the way from Nebraska. Very, very cool. One of my closest friends is from Omaha, Nebraska. So I do know somebody from Nebraska. Let's go. We also got Eggsy Trek Jedi this morning. What's up, Eggsy? We also got Envy the Engineer. Tracy. She was like, I am not missing this show. I really hope it's a good one. I want it to be worth me waking up bright and early today because I was snoozing this morning. By the way, for those of you guys who are wondering how to watch SmackDown, I know it always gets complicated on these shows. So listen up. If you are outside of the United States, i.e., Canada, the UK, literally any place in the world that's not the United States, you can watch SmackDown on Netflix. However, if you are like me in the United States, then you have to have a VPN in order to change your location and then access SmackDown on Netflix. So those are your options. And again, depending on where you are watching. Now, if you are in the United States and you want to just like wait until the normal time, you are more than welcome to do that because it will air on USA at the normal time slot that it usually does. So that's kind of the info for these early shows. Hey, what's up, CT? Thank you for the love. We also got Devontae Hall. Shout out to Eric Diaz. We also got Rafael Colon with us. We got Gimna. Hey, what's up, Gimnas Halista? Says it's 6:01 p.m. in Poland. I hope there are viewers from Poland who are watching the SmackDown episode on Netflix at this time. Oh my gosh, by the way, I always love when we get people from like outside the United States because usually in these early streams is really the only time we get to. Like sometimes we'll have a couple of people that are from like the UK in the nighttime streams, but it's kind of rare. So whenever we do get like more international peeps like here into the morning streams, it's very, very cool. So thank you so much for watching from Poland. Poland is one of the places I would really like to visit someday. It just looks beautiful on the photos that I've seen. So hey, shout out to you. We also got Jared Palmer. What's up, Jared? Jared's like, it's only 5 p.m. It's not that early. Where are you, Jared? Where are you? I'm in LA, guys. It is 9 a.m. right now. We also also got Jonathan in here. Shout out to Jonathan. We also got the T Money. We got Fabian Valdez. Hey, thank you so much to Matt Ray Keel for our first super chat of the day. He says, hey, Auntie Didi, how's babysitting going with Reg? I'm at work. See you tomorrow, Didi. Honestly, it's been hella funny because last night, I forgot that there was a scheduled power outage. So at 10 p.m., the lights went out. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm freaking out. Like, why are the lights going out? And Reg is in the living room screaming. He's like, Denise, what'd you do to the lights? And I'm like, I didn't do nothing. So then I realized that I had forgotten there was a scheduled outage from 10 p.m. last night to 6 a.m. this morning. So that was very funny. Oh man, the stage looks really nice with all of those LED screens. Looks like a little castle. Oh, I think it is a little castle. I was like, it looks like a little castle. Oh yeah, it is a little castle. Yeah, Cody's kicking off the show today. He's gonna be in the Rumble tomorrow. He declared he was like the first person I think who declared. So yeah, anyways, ooh, nice fireworks. Whatchamacallit? I'm looking at the venue right now, seeing how it looks like. Because this is the same place I'm assuming they're holding SmackDown, right? I mean, not SmackDown, excuse me, the Royal Rumble. So I'm like, damn, they have so many screens. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I counted at least 10 right now. There's probably more. Jesus. Like they went all out with those screens. I can't really hear the crowd. Oh, there it is. Now I can hear them. Yeah, okay, okay. I was like, wait, I can't hear the crowd. But for whatever reason, I can't hear the crowd on this headphone. I can only hear it when I put this headphone on. It's weird. I don't know. So yeah, anyways, Matt, Reg is asleep right now. Although he did wake up to complain to me this morning because he didn't like how many times my alarms rang. My alarms rang like every 5 minutes for 2 hours because I kept snoozing. Thank you, Matt. Also, shout out to our CT from Arlington, Texas. Hey, what up, CT? We also got Darkwing. Hey, Darkwing, good to have you on, man. We got Professor Al. Says thanks for being here. Forgot a SmackDown started early. I figured. I was gonna tweet, but then I forgot to tweet to everybody to let them know. So this is probably gonna be like more of a chill stream because I don't know how many people are up and watching SmackDown at this hour. Shout out to Gabby Ortiz. We also got Jay Tafila, who's also with us. We got Crazy C26. What's up, Crazy? We got Sean BMT. What's up, Sean? We also got Harold Robinson. We got Raphael Smith in here. We got Joseph. What's up, Joseph? He says, Denise, if Jericho shows up tomorrow night, we riot. Is he still on the AEW roster page, by the way? I wonder if they're going to take him off like last minute. Who knows? By the way, we got Clown in the building. We got SG Jets fan. What's up? Oh my gosh. I just realized that you guys can't hear the audio. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Thank you for letting me know, Jared. I had forgotten to connect the audio. I'm so sorry. That was my mistake. Why did anyone tell me sooner?
And the same goes for him and all that.
This whole time I thought you guys were listening.
Call it fun.
All right.
Prematurely ended by
right on
the
time.
WWE champion Drew McIntyre.
All right on time, baby. The audio should be good now. You guys didn't miss anything. You literally just missed Cody's entrance, but that's it. Now Cody's about to cut this promo, and the crowd is pretty excited to see Cody. Like, they're on it. They're like jumping and waving. I haven't seen this much movement in a while, actually. Wow, they got energy, man.
You guys got my blood pumping. It sounds like you're ready for the Royal Rumble.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're ready. I wonder if they can keep this energy up for 3 hours of SmackDown, by the way, because there are going to be some boring parts.
Rumble, I think Drew has discovered that all he won was the title and not the most important thing that comes with it. And if Drew doesn't know what that is by now, he never will. Now, I know Drew with his Twitter fingers and his
Twitter fingers
disguises his wit doesn't realize that there's kids who watch this show too. But Drew, now is your chance.
Screw them kids, Cody. Screw them kids.
Be the role model you had talked about and you're nowhere to be found. You dropped the ball.
Yeah, I figured as much, Jonathan. He says Jericho's still on the roster page. Hey, Ebony, what's up? We also got Frank in here. What's up, Frank? He says I'm drunk as shit. Much love. I'll see you tomorrow, Frank. Get some rest.
All the sense in the world if I could win the Royal Rumble for a third time.
The fans booed that. Did you hear that? The fans just booed Cody winning the Rumble for a third time.
All the sense in the world if I could win the Royal Rumble.
Look, the crowd is literally saying no. Oh, that is so embarrassing. He's a babyface guy. Well, at least he is right now. He's having heel tendencies.
Drew McIntyre, because tomorrow night.
But the crowd booing Cody that they don't want him to win the Rumble is hella funny. They're like, yeah, we love you, Cody. We're having the best time ever, but please don't win the Rumble. No. I'm actually surprised that Saudi fans are like, kind of thinking, I guess, like everybody, when it comes to like, I don't know. I always feel like sometimes different places have different reactions to things.
In my career,
as we've seen in so many overseas crowds. So like I wasn't sure if they would cheer that or boo that.
It would make sense to challenge.
Yeah, Jay Tafila says these fans are tapped in. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, are they going to cheer it? Are they going to boo it? I wasn't expecting them to boo it. I'll be real with you. I also agree with the crowd. Me too, Taylor. We got Alan here who says they booed Jay when he said the exact same thing in the kickoff show. I didn't watch the kickoff show, so I have no idea what happened there, but thank you for letting me know, Alan.
But in addition to belief, and I need all the belief in the world for the Royal Rumble, I am going into that with something no one else in the field has, and that's the fact that I have won it not once, but twice.
So there's like people that are like, oh, there's Randy. Okay. Randy. There was like a mixture there. They were like, boo, don't remind us you won. And then there was people that were like, yay, respect. But yeah, there were some punk chants too, by the way. The Team Money here says the editors for tonight's USA Network replay are going to love this. I wonder if they'll manipulate that. I don't think so. I think usually the only time they do is like, they'll add cheers, like if a crowd is quiet. If a crowd is quiet, they will obviously pipe in some crowd noise, but they're not being quiet. They're booing, sure, but at least they're not quiet. Also, shout out to Keon Davis. What's up, man? We got DJ in here. Says that would be a good way for Cody to turn heel by winning the Rumble. Oh my God. And everybody's going to be like, no. Also, hey, Jordy Griffin, thank you so much for the super chat. It's so nice of you. Jordy said, Saraya and Jericho be in the Rumble and their entrance music played from AW tomorrow, B. Let's see. So I had seen something that Saraya was like training. I had seen like a video. I don't know when she posted it, by the way. Let me check because I wonder if she posted, because here's the thing that I was thinking about. Where is it at? Hold on. Okay, I was looking. Let me look at this really quick because I need to see the date of when she posted this. Because there was like a clip. Okay, so 16 hours ago, Saraya posted a video of her like wrestling training and things like that, right? Now, she posted this 16 hours ago. She could have taken this, 2 weeks ago, right? And just posted it last night. I don't know, but the building that she's at is here by my house. Like, I live maybe 20, 30 minutes away from here. So, like, I can't imagine that if she was going to be in the Rumble, if the timing on this video and the location is accurate to when she posted it, I can't imagine that she would be in Saudi by tomorrow. So again, she could have posted this. She could have actually done this training, but just posted it last night to throw people off. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, she's out here in my neck of the woods. Because I know that school. I auditioned at that school for when I was Dee on Aralucha. That's a Santino's Brothers Wrestling School. So, you know, when I saw that, I was like, oh, so she's like in this area. But again, she could have taken that video. That could have been an old video, and she might have just posted it yesterday. So who knows? And as for Jericho, he's still showing up on that AEW roster page. So who the hell knows? Jordy, I wish I had a better answer for you on both of those. I'm still expecting Jericho at the Rumble. Truthfully, I am. But let's see what happens. Thank you, Jordy. By the way, we also got the dead man here. He says, girl, I watched the early overseas WWE shows online. Strikeout.Tim. Tell Reggie to wake his ass up already.
I freaking love you guys.
It's funny because, like, Reg wakes up and then he sleeps again. And then he wakes up and then he sleeps again. It's weird. He's a weird fella, you know? Weird fella. Yeah, he's knocked out on the couch right now. Although he can probably hear me talking shit because I'm loud. Thank you, dead man.
Listen.
All right. So far, we've watched 16 minutes of SmackDown and not much has happened at the moment.
Cody,
it's been a lot of like
everybody knows how I feel about you.
Parties.
We're friends, but we're more than friends. We're brothers. I've got the utmost respect for you and everything that you've done in this industry. Nobody was more proud of you than me when you won that world title, and nobody understood how it tore up your gut when you lost that world title.
But then he won it back again, and then he lost it again.
For themselves, and if anybody knows, I know that a desperate Cody Rhodes is dangerous.
Yes. As he should be, right? Anybody who's desperate tends to do, but as I say, desperate people do desperate things.
Cody. There is nothing more dangerous than a viper chasing number 15.
Randy's kind of already told this to Cody like 50,000 times.
We will not be friends. We will not be.
I mean,
brothers.
Cody doesn't even have the belt no more,
zero
but
respect for you or any other.
Randy
man
has said the exact same thing
the
at least 3 times already.
Itself. If I get the chance, I will throw your ass over that top rope without hesitation.
I mean, I would hope so. It's every man for himself. Hey, what's up, Scout your boy? You have not missed anything, honestly. You have not.
Now remember, just remember, Cody, remember this.
Hey, what's up, Peter? How are you,
You're
man?
the only one that's won the Royal Rumble twice.
Joseph says, watching paint dry seems more entertaining. Come on, SmackDown, let's kick it up a notch. This feels kind of just like a party right now for the fans in the crowd, where it's like, here's Cody, one of our most famous wrestlers. Now here's Randy, a WWE legend. Oh, now here's Jey Uso. Yee. I feel like they're just trying to get the crowd hyped and like seeing their favorite wrestlers right now. But like when it comes to like actual anything happening, nothing's happened. Like this has been all entrances so far. But mind you, again, they have a 3-hour show to fill, and they're going to be treading waters today. Dead man says J crowd will yeet for an hour, literally. Yep, Jonathan here says, speaking of party, Jey Uso. Literally, this is like, hey guys, thanks for being here. Here's all your favorite wrestlers now cheer and woo. because that's all we've gotten so far. By the way, we got John Taylor. What's up, John? Good morning. He says, I just DoorDash breakfast and I get on YouTube and I'm confused until I remember, oh yeah, Royal Rumble weekend. Also, is Reg sleeping naked on the air mattress in the other room? That's crazy. Oh, hell no. Reg is not allowed to sleep naked in my home. Absolutely not. No, he's asleep in the living room, wrapped in a nice, cozy little Mexican blanket. John knows which blankets I'm talking about. We pulled out the big guns for Reg. I was like, you know, he could technically use like the toddler blankets because he's so tiny, but we'll pull up the big Mexican thick ass blankets for Reg. So he's knocked out right now on the couch. Thank you, John. We got Tracy WV here who says, staying off social media, hate spoilers, love surprises. Tracy, yeah, you'll be able to avoid it. Honestly,
no disrespect.
go on your Twitter and like a couple of things that have nothing to do with wrestling, and your timeline will turn into those things. Like the algorithm is very quick with it now, which is not always a good thing though.
I'm gonna walk out of WrestleMania.
Like you like a picture of a goat, and then your whole timeline is a fucking goat for the next 10 days. Thank you, Tracy. Yeet. All right, we got John Taylor here who says plot twist. You guys, what the hell? They're jerking us around right now. Did I not just say this was just a fiesta to get your favorite wrestlers out there? Now Sammy's out there. This is like watching superstar entrances. Guys, all right, whatever. We got John Taylor here who says, plot twist, Denise has to share the money from these super chats with Reg, who is still sleeping from the grind. Fuck no. Reg doesn't get a penny. His ass is in bed sleeping, didn't show up to work. He can suck it. We got John Taylor here who says, nothing beats the Mexican blankets. It's heaven. Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. Thanks, John. Hey, I really like Sammy's sweater, by the way. So I think I have a sweater like that. Oh my God, I totally have a sweater like that. With that exact same color, that exact same like print, that exact same material. I shit you not. I'm sure mine's is like way cheaper though, but still, I have that sweater that Sammy has. We got Big Time Baxter who says, Denise, NXT with a really bad show this past Tuesday did 674K, only 296K away from SmackDown last week. Those NXT fans are so loyal. Oh yeah, NXT fans are loyal. Honestly, that is one thing I have noticed for a fact. I think they like the seeing like what new stuff happens on the show, you know, with all the new faces. We got Hyman here who says the Mexican blankets with the tigers are goated, literally.
Speaking Arabic with my people here in Riyadh.
I love the way he says Riyadh.
Recognize the fact that I'm in the
sounds better when he says it. Riyadh. Right now. Say it again, Sammy.
And since we're all talking about our plans for the Royal Rumble, I feel like I should probably tell you mine. Because tomorrow night, I face Drew McIntyre for the WWE.
Yeah, I mean, one of these men, if Sammy wins, could be facing Sammy. You never know. By the way, we got the dead man here says Reg wrapped up like a burrito in San Marcos.
It's not just a match.
Reg is wrapped like a burrito.
Of 3 stories that have been bubbling and
building
for years and years now. Number one, the obvious one. I have a chance to win the WWE Championship, the one title that has eluded me my entire career. But in order to do that, I have to face the fact, which is story point number 2, the fact that Drew McIntyre has beaten me 11 times and I have beaten him 0 times.
I know. He's got to get a win in there, man.
I have never, ever beaten Drew McIntyre
That's great.
in singles competition.
11 and 11.
To story
That's
point
crazy.
number 3, which is the fact that I have never, ever lost a match here in Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
And I don't plan on starting tomorrow night. Tomorrow, my plan for the
Never
Royal
lost
Rumble is to walk out the new
Oh, they can't
WWE
do that to him
champion.
tomorrow. Not only he beat Calvin,
So if
but he'd
one of
also
you
have
does
his
win
first
the
loss.
Royal Rumble, just understand one
That's pretty
thing.
sad. That's pretty
It's
sad.
not going to be Drew McIntyre waiting for you on the other
Got a line
side.
here.
It's
Says,
going
11
to
is crazy.
be me. Ladies and gentlemen.
Louis V says in mi cobijita right now. I want to be in mi cobijita. Damn, I'm jealous. Oh, now we got Paul. Pella. I really like that stage, by the way. Not even gonna lie, that shit looks badass.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sammy's out there, Tiger Claw, because he's facing Drew, and he could win. So, and those guys are in the Rumble. So there's a world where if he wins and those guys win the Rumble, then they'd be facing Sammy.
I look down at that ring. I see 4 huge.
The hell's Logan Paul doing?
I see no vision at all. I see Sami Zayn, who will not become WWE champion.
Boo! How dare you disrespect Sammy like that, Paulie?
Sammy winning. I see three men who will enter the Royal Rumble. It will not be my bloodline brother Jey Uso's night. It will not be.
I swear, if Paul Heyman introduces all the members of the Vision right now, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Randy Orton's
I swear. He better not even think about it right now. Like, literally, do not even. Nope.
Oh, sorry, wrong international city.
Wait, what did he say? What?
By tomorrow night, you will all learn by Bronson Reed's decree, by Austin Theory's decree, by Logan Paul's decree, by my decree. Tomorrow night will be Braun Breaker's night.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, honestly. If Braun Breaker took that Rumble win, I would be very happy for him. I would cheer for him.
I'm going to have to plead with you to please shut the hell up. Shut your
Tracy said Z crash. Now I'm so glad he didn't fucking do a whole ass intro.
I don't have
would
a
have blown
prediction.
brains out right now. I
I
would have been like,
guys,
guys,
to pull your heads out of Paul Heyman's ass, walk down this ramp, get in this ring for a good old style Saudi Arabian ass kicking.
Okay, gentlemen, let's all
David Hall says the word huge shouldn't come out of Paul Heyman's mouth. Oh, no.
Good to see you again. Always
Congratulations,
so nice of
David
to
Hall.
completely
You
derail
have
my
won
show.
today's
Paul, let's be
most
honest,
savage
you,
chat
me,
of the
and everybody in
day.
Riyadh can see where this is going.
This
So why
goes
don't we
around like the
just hurry it up
24/7
and get
championship
there?
around here. So
Let's
you're the
give
champ
Riyadh
for
a little
now. But
Royal
let's see what
Rumble
happens down the
preview.
line. All right, now fucking
Let's
Nick
give
Aldis
them
is there. What's he
division.
gonna bring out?
Versus Sami Zayn, versus Jey Uso, versus Cody
Oh, the
Rhodes,
Vision
and
versus these guys.
Randy
All right,
Orton
okay.
in an 8-man
It
tag
only
team
took us
match
30
tonight.
minutes to make this announcement, guys. 30 minutes of
I love it.
SmackDown was basically
What a main
entrances.
event. Made massive
Honestly,
eight-man
you know what we
tag
should have
team.
done? We should have done a workout party. I could have been here working out for 30 minutes to these entrance songs. You know, think about that. That's crazy.
And coming up
Hey,
next,
what's up, Steve Evans? He
it is a
says, hello, how's your day
championship
so far?
matchup. The United States
It's
champion,
all right.
Carmelo Hayes will defend the title.
For myself personally, I can't complain. I woke up and ate my breakfast and got ready. And then I was like, all right, it's time to go to work. And then that was that.
Tomorrow.
Tracy says heel Denise is in the building. Yes, she is. All right, we got a couple of super chats. Let me
Riyadh,
get through a couple of comments here. Let's see what we got.
the city.
We got Chris Ledeck. Hey, Chris Ledeck, the loaded Chris Ledeck is here. He says, if you could remove 2 titles from AEW and 2 titles from WWE, which one would they be? Easy question. The United Championship and the Continental The one they fucking split. I already forgot all their freaking names for those titles, but the ones that they split, I would get rid of. And then for WWE, I would get rid of the Speed Championships. He says, for me, it'd be the Trios bout and the TNT bout from AEW. It's a really good question, Chris. Like, yeah. So, yeah, for me, Speed titles and then the freaking titles that they split over on AEW because I thought that was too hokey. Thank you so much, Chris, for sending this in. Very nice of you, man. We got John Taylor here who says, plot twist. Denise has a timer off-screen running so she can bill Reg for rent. LA ain't cheap, yo. TikTok, Reg, TikTok. every minute that he's asleep is like an extra $1. By the time Reg wakes up, he's gonna owe me like $3,200. Thank you, John. He also says, also, I love how Reg crashing out at your house is more interesting content than SmackDown. That is so sad. That is so sad. He also says, are we getting an in-person Patreon Kelly Connection podcast today? No, because I'm doing this and then I got some other things going on, and then Reg has to go get ready for his commentary gig with House of Glory. So today is we'll be back next week. Thank you, John. Yeah, it's a busy one. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a little harder to get these things done when we're in person. Primarily because it's a different setup, and chances are we're doing something else, or there's something else that was going on. So that's just like, today's kind of a crazy day. Plus, with everything going on here, making our way to House of Glory, we got to make sure we leave with plenty of time. I don't know what the traffic situation. It's Friday. There's a lot happening around here. So I don't know what the traffic situation is looking like either with everything, but that's where we're at. Alrighty. Let's see. What everybody here is saying. We got David Hall here. It says, where's LA Knight? Yeah, I have no idea where LA Knight is, but I am expecting him for the Rumble, though. I can't imagine that he won't be in the Rumble. So we'll see. Also, yes, I will be live tomorrow, by the way. I will be here for the Rumble. It'll be a great freaking time. We're going to live it up. It'll be a good time. So, yeah, man, I've never done an early Rumble, so it's going to be fun. Hopefully. All Things Entertainment says, Denise, what are your thoughts on Evil possibly being WWE bound? Good for him, man. Honestly, good for him. I'm not like a big fan or anything, but, good for him, man. Get that money. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. Hey, what's up, Christopher Leclerc? Thank you for the love. He says, love your hair. Oh, man, my hair was a mess today. This was the only thing I could do. I didn't have enough time to, fix it. I got to take a shower after this because I'll be looking a mess. And I don't want to go with a ponytail to House of Glory today. So I got to take a shower. I got to, do my hair. It's a whole thing.
2026 from the album From Zero. Available now on Apple Music and Spotify. And Wade, it is our main event for tonight.
Yes, indeed. As we just heard from GM Nick Aldis, it is official. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn.
Hey, thank you so much, Jose. Says, love your content, Denise. Don't stop being you. Woo! 90s babies rule. Amen. Oh, Lindsay, by the way, thank you so much for the advice that you gave me about my eye. I did exactly what you said. I put I washed my eye with hot water, and then I put a hot rag and I just put it on my eye, and then I put some eye drops on, and it went away. I had so much. So basically what I had was that I had never gotten one before. It was my first time. One of those I don't know, those little cyst things that come out in your eyes. A sty. There you go. I had a sty. And at first I couldn't see it, but I was feeling so much pain here, and I was feeling so much pain here. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Why am I feeling this way? And I didn't see anything in my eye. And then finally the next day I saw I was swollen all from here. So I did what you said, and then next thing you know, it took maybe a day and a half, and then the pain subsided fast, but then eventually the swelling went down. And so yeah, I'm fixed now. I went 2 days where I couldn't even wear eyeliner in the bottom because of it, but at least now I can. So yeah, I'm back to normal now, but that was not fun, by the way. Not fun at all.
And then one first 48 later, it was case closed for Carmelo Hayes, who was seemingly completely unaware Miz had struck.
By the way, we got rounded Leo in the building. What's up, Leo? He says, I just realized Cody is an idiot and cost himself the title because why, when Jacob was attacking Drew, why didn't he just climb out of the cage? Hey, you're kind of right on that. He could have like sped ran out. But then again, I don't know. Is that something Cody would do? I mean, you kind of have to, right, in the situation like that. But he's a babyface, though, or he was a babyface. It was a babyface during that point, so I feel like that's probably why. But if you think about it, if you were in a matchup like that, you kind of would use that distraction to, like, you know, get yourself out of there. Thanks, Leo. That's a pretty interesting thought. We got John here says, being serious for a second, I woke up grumpy and had no idea there was an early SmackDown and breakfast along, and it has completely lifted my mood. Oh, John, I know. I felt the same way this morning, too. I woke up and I was like, I was like, and then finally I had my little coffee, had my little bread, laid down, put my head together for a bit, then got ready, and now here I am. Thanks, John. By the way, hey, shout out to Monkey Says. He says, hello, Denise, Daytime UK. Here we go. I'm very happy for all you fans that get to watch at a reasonable hour this time. Also, shout out to Beef B Flippy, who's here with us today. We also got Dia Ray Luden. What's up, Dia? We also got Kevin Carrillo. What's up, Kevin? I love seeing all these new names, by the way, because I know a lot of you guys don't get to tune in, at our normal hour. Yeah, David Hall. So basically, like, yeah, whenever you get a sty, so I think I know exactly what caused my sty. I know exactly what it is. I ran out of like my normal cleanser that I use when I take off my makeup and after I close out like the day. And so for one day, for the first time ever, I had to use my husband's cleanser. Let me tell you guys, men's cleansers, women's cleansers, night and day difference. The women's cleansers are stronger. They take off all of the makeup, everything. So I think when I used the men's cleanser, because I was out of my cleanser, and it was like 11 p.m. at night, and I was in the shower and had no choice but to use his cleanser, I think that when I used that, it didn't take off like all my eye makeup, even though it looks like it, but it didn't. I think that's what caused it. That's the only thing I can think of.
Phoenix. Yeah, we all know full well that
but anyways, I'm good now. I'm good now.
Himself, but no one can quite do it like Ray Phoenix.
But yeah, ladies, do not use men's cleansers, let me tell you. They do not do anything. Oh, by the way, we're getting Carmelo Hayes versus Ray Phoenix. Hey, this should hopefully be a Spafu match. Oh, he answers the open challenge. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm just realizing everything. Nice. I doubt we're going to get Ray Phoenix to win, but I can at least dream about it. Can I dream about it at least? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We got Lewis Loves Comedy Wrestling here says, and then there's us in the UK who have awful sleep schedules. Yeah, oh, I bet. It's very hard to plan your sleeping schedules around WWE pay-per-views. Dia says, doesn't the arena look semi-not filled? I think some people kind of disappeared right now. I can't really tell. Like those little white squares, I'm like, are those empty seats? I don't know, but the crowd is like dark. Like you can't see nothing. You can only see like the first couple of rows. But then again, it's a 3-hour SmackDown. Who knows how many people wanted to make their ways out there. But they're I mean, when the show started, they were very, very excited. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, can they keep the energy up for 3 hours? We'll
Singles gold here and grab his first piece of hardware since arriving.
Lindsay White says, you can dream. I'd love to see them use the Lucha Brothers better. That's a fact, man. I feel like I say that every week, and it just like sending it out into the abyss is what it feels like.
To talk a good game when you're the challenger.
Through.
Hey, what's up, Jihad?
Trying to chase down the goal, but to continue doing so once you have the goal, that is impressive, albeit dangerous.
Guys, super chat here from John. Hey, John, thanks, man. He says, speaking of cleanser face stuff, how has the Accutane been doing? Has your nose shrunk yet? No, I wanted my nose to shrink. It didn't. It did not shrink. But no, it's going great. I'm on my last month already. After this month, I'm done with the Accutane. So, woo, I should be done probably like March, I think. I think around there will be when I'm done with Accutane. So, very excited to see my brand new face. Thanks, John.
Raw and SmackDown, and we are now seeing the very best of this young man.
Nice. Tracy says, can you believe they are starting the Rumble in Riyadh at 10 p.m.? Crazy late to start it. Dude, I'm sorry. But if the Rumble was starting at 10 p.m. LA time, and I had to go out to my, out of my house, I'd be like, nah, pass. I'm gonna stay home. I after a certain time, once you hit a certain age, you're like, I don't leave the house at this hour. Yeah, that crowd, I hope they can last, man, because 10 p.m. Take a nap, guys. Take a nap.
Saudi Arabia. They make our job easy every time we're here.
Doom Tribe says the crowd had to go back to work completing the building the arena.
They're very different.
Oh, man. Congratulations, Doom Tribe. You are now the winner of Most Savage Chat of the Day. I told you, we passed this around like the 24/7 championship.
Emotion that they bring to our show.
Crazy out there, man. Crazy.
Earlier today in Riyadh was unbelievable as Phoenix takes out the champion.
By the way, thank you so much to Eddie for the super chat. Thanks, Eddie. He says, hey, Denise, Royal Rumble question. Do you think the Royal Rumble could been better if TNA and AAA wrestlers participate? No. I don't think there's anybody in TNA besides Leon Slater that I would want to see in the Rumble. As for AAA, Lola Vice is definitely one that I'm expecting. Mind you, I still technically see her as an NXT wrestler, but she might count as a AAA wrestler too, even though she's on both. And then I did see rumors that maybe Mr. Iguana might be in it. If Mr. Iguana was in it, I think it'd be fucking fantastic. He could add some comedy, and he'd be somebody that would give somebody an extra elimination, right? So that could be actually a fun thing to do. But that's it. I think that WWE has plenty of their own talents where they don't need to go out and bring in a bunch of TNA people or anything like that. So I'm going to say no on that one. But for the AAA, yeah, I could see Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice, those kinds of people. Thank you, Eddie. That was a great question.
A lot of battles against top-level competitors, but Mello just gets better and better by the week. This guy almost relishes a loss because it exposes his weak spots, which you can then...
By the way, we got D. Martin 5th here says, Buenos dias, DWO. Disfrutando SmackDown desde la casa. Nice. Nice. D. Martin, by the way, just says that he's enjoying SmackDown from his home. For those of you who do not speak Spanish. D. Martin 5th, me too. Me too. Nice to just chill for a second. And by the way, Carmelo and Rey Fenix are having a nice little matchup too. And they're actually keeping the crowd engaged because they work a faster style. So usually the style is really good at keeping crowds invested. Thank you so much, D. Martin 5th. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Yeah, Tracy says, yes, Leon, pretty please. I think he should be. I don't know if he will, but hopefully he is. Dia says, need an iconic Rumble spot for real.
He went for the first
last year's. Was it last year when Speed did the thing with Braun Breaker? Because I would consider that an iconic Rumble spot now. Hey, what's up, Gio? How are you, man? Good morning.
This one breaking down into heavy shots, too.
And with a kick right to the jaw.
Oh, that hit hard.
Rey Fenix is a highlight reel, isn't he?
And completely rocked in the corner now is Mello, but needing to get his breath is Rey Fenix. Such has been the frenetic pace of this match.
Chop from Phoenix.
And now strategy goes out the window, perhaps looking for that MMB here.
With Carmelo Hayes up on his shoulders. Oh, and here's the counter and a kick out.
Oh, so good from Mello there. So much reflexology.
Are you guys seeing me blurry? Everyone's saying I got blurry.
Carmelo Hayes away. Carmelo able to counter.
That's weird.
And Ray Phoenix now with a
Look
kick
fine
right
on
to
my
the
end.
face.
Let me know if it comes
Carmelo
back.
follows
If
up
not,
with
I'll
one of his
refresh
own.
my screen.
What a kick up by Phoenix.
Ooh, double kick, man. Oh, Matt Rekiel says I'm good now. Hey, thanks, Matt. Sometimes that happens. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you. Yeah, I can't ever tell if it's blurry because on my end it all looks good. So, you know, I'll never know unless people tell me.
These two have tested each other's high-flying skills, their technical skills, and now just the sheer brutality of their shots. And really, in the deep waters, it's all about endurance.
All right, see,
at
the
this
crowd's
point.
still keeping that energy going.
And
It's going
for the
good.
United
It's going
States
good.
Championship as we kick off Royal Rumble weekend. With
By the
Friday
way,
Night
I forgot
SmackDown.
to promote, but after this, we got Santi on here today. A friendly reminder that Santi is now on the SmackDown post shows. So
Shot by
he'll be
Hayes,
joining
shot
us
Phoenix.
today immediately after
Is this
SmackDown.
matchup as physical as you expected?
Yeah, well, it's broken down into that sheer physicality at that point. I think
Hopefully they give us enough to talk about, you know.
Yeah,
Hey, Jared Palmer, he says, do you think we hear if you smile tomorrow in the words of Mr. Potato Head? Hey, I can dream, can I? Yo, I'm so glad you quoted Mr. Potato Head. Hey, I can dream, can I? One of the funniest quotes in a movie. Honestly, hey, look, you can dream all you want, but I'm not really expecting it. However, if it did come out, I'd be like, oh shit. Especially if he came out like in the actual Rumble. If he came out in the actual Rumble, I'd be like, oh damn. But if he just came out period, then I'd be like, oh nice, it's very cool. But in the Rumble itself, I'd be like freaking out actually. But yeah, no, I'm gonna say no, but who the fuck knows? Honestly, who the hell knows at this point? I think people are trying to get that Saudi money, you know, get that Saudi paycheck.
Just an electric crowd here tonight.
Thank you, Jared.
Riyadh Stadium at Kaft here in Saudi Arabia.
Talk about that exhaustion kicking in. These superstars have flown halfway around the world to battle like this. And that really tests your endurance in and of itself.
They're going a good amount of time here with Carmelo and Ray, by the way.
Phoenix collapsing.
We're back in a minute from commercial break.
Hayes with an elbow.
We got Sniper here who says, I think Sammy loses and then enters the Rumble and wins it. That's Sniper's prediction.
Drop Ray Phoenix or just the sheer exhaustion of being this deep into a matchup with an absolute machine like Carmelo Hayes, who seemingly doesn't tire.
That wouldn't take anything away from Ray Phoenix and his stamina, though.
He's going to have to dig deeper.
Yeah, I think all of those people that were like sitting in those seats are gone. Are they? Do you guys see those like on the camera side, those like little white squares? Are those empty seats? Because it looks like it.
Official Dan Engler right in the mix.
Like what happened to those people? I swore they were there earlier.
Something has to give. Both of these men in a perilous position.
All right, we're back in 10 seconds.
Want to be on jelly legs.
Yeah, those are totally empty seats. Sniper here says, yeah, it looks empty as fuck. Yeah, they were like, woo, we're here at the start. Now we bounce. I feel like they always do that.
Ray Phoenix.
Like I remember like the first couple of Saudi shows. Do you guys remember when they had like all of like those I'm guessing imported people that would sit in those like couches right at the front, but then the whole entire show they would be standing up, having conversations, their back turned to the camera.
Yeah, but the way that Phoenix readjusts and now
then they moved that after people were like, you know, fighting a distracting.
By Ray Phoenix to Carmelo Hayes.
But Hayes has no clue where he's at right now. And the Phoenix is about to take flight.
Off the top rope, moonsault, the springboard by Phoenix to win the championship kick out.
Hey, what's up, Kevin Cabessa? Thanks for being here. Lindsay says, I hated those shows. I know, it was so distracting. I was like, what are they talking about? Like, I was distracted by them. I was like, are they making business deals right now? What business transactions are going on?
whose grip on the title is now loosened dramatically.
Yeah, Rally Cap says they're like, we saw the main eventers. Peace out. Exactly. That's the vibe that I get. That like I feel like there's like they just don't like. Ooh, even though they're out here killing it, Carmelo and Ray, they're like, we don't care about that.
No, near fall.
Page right out of a luchador playbook right there, almost enough to secure victory.
Mind you, it's also
Carmelo
super late
Hayes, who is
at
showing
this point for
severe
them.
Signs of both exhaustion and frustration.
Thank you so much for the love, Race Peas. I thank you for that.
Every shot to Ray Phoenix, and Phoenix keeps coming back for more.
Phoenix has been equal to everything Carmelo has thrown at him, but will he be equal to this? Yes, apparently.
Hayes with a kick. Carmelo, springboard, second rope, takes down Phoenix.
Nasty DDT again.
Another near fall by the champion.
Second one.
Hey, what's up, Crazy Redbird? How are you? Sniper says, Denise, what time is it where you're at? 9:49 a.m. It is bright and early here in Cali. Steve G, what's up, Steve? How's it going, man? Good morning.
Barely move at this point. Referee taking a close look at the challenger here.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of
Lindsay says they certainly felt like office trips. It did. And I was interested. I was like, what business deals are happening? I want to talk business. What's going on, guys? Fill me in on the details.
Rolls out of harm's way. And
nice. By the way, we got Vincent Ignacio. Says, hey, Denise, shout out from the Philippines. Been watching your stream for so long. Hey, Vincent, thank you so much for the support. Shout out to over there. I hope you're having a good time over at the Philippines. I've never been to the Philippines, but it looks fun. And then, seriously, thank you for taking part and coming on here and joining the stream. That's really awesome of you, man. I was saying earlier, I love seeing all of these like people that get to join in at this hour that don't normally get to tune in. Thank you, Vincent. All right, I think Carmelo's about to take his victory here. Unless, can you imagine if they like randomly have Ray Phoenix win? I doubt it, but nope, it's over right there. This was probably the best. Actually, wait. Aside from the matches he's had with Ilya, these are probably my favorite Carmelo US Open Challenge match with Ray Phoenix here. Although I know a lot of people are going to say Leon Slater, I actually kind of like this match more because if you remember during that Leon Slater match, Carmelo was kind of selling like a lot of the leg, so it kind of slowed down the match. Whereas this one, they kept the pacing all the way through. So I actually like this match more than the Carmelo Leon match. Only because you know me, I like to keep things moving. I like keep it moving, guys. Keep it moving.
The United States champion, Carmelo Hayes.
We got Real Legend here. Says heading to the Philippines this August for a family reunion. Oh, nice, man. That's the best, man. I say that like if I have family reunions. I don't. My whole family's out here, so.
You think I came up
What
with
the hell
you
is
off
the
top
Miz
rope last
wearing?
week?
He looks like he's about to
Carmelo Hayes
skydive
is
to
so
a
worried
fancy
about
dinner.
protecting his United States Championship.
What
He
is
did the
this
one
look?
thing that no one thought he would do. He came to me.
What is
I
this?
have no beef with you. I didn't even know you.
He literally looks like he's about to skydive. It's just some five-star dinner party.
Like, nice to talk to you for the very first time. Like, by the way, I love this suit. Like, it is my pleasure.
It looks like the
This
Miz
is what could have
skydived into
been.
Saudi
Could have had a
Arabia.
little chat, get to know each other. But no, you
Oh my
cost
God.
me my match. And I don't care or know if you work with Melo or not. All I know is that tonight, your pain will entertain.
Your pain will entertain. Bro, the Ilya's about to give Miz the best match of his life. Tracy says, BTW, the seats aren't empty. It's between their seats. The little white squares. I don't know. It looks a little too empty. But who knows? I need a close-up. Someone give me a close-up. Kevin's watching from Oregon. What's up, Kevin? Thank you for watching from Oregon. BTW, in the meantime, everybody, we do have a little bit of a break here. I want to let you guys know, by the way, that I have actually, oh, you know what? I don't think I have the graphics out here for this, but I have a brand new sponsor that they're only sponsoring me for 1 month. It's called My Bookie. And basically, like, if we get like enough signups, they will stay around and keep sponsoring me. If not, then they will probably dip. But I'm trying to oh, you know what? Let me get I don't have a graphic for them, but let me pull up a graphic. So My Bookie, I don't know how many of you guys have ever tried to place any bets on fuck. I forgot I'm on the VPN. Shit. So I'm not sure how many of you guys have ever tried to basically place any bets on wrestling. So if you haven't tried to place any bets on wrestling and have always wondered about that, you can check out My Bookie. And if you use the promo code Denise, they like basically give you extra perks and things like that. So let me hold on one second. I'm just trying to get the screenshots because I was supposed to get them beforehand. And then I didn't. Okay, so anyways, it's mybookie.ag. And I posted the link on my Twitter page for anybody who's interested in checking that out. If you've ever been curious about like doing any of that, like placing your bets and things like that, this could be like a fun opportunity, especially because if you like in your heart of hearts know who's winning the Rumble, then you never know. You can make some extra cash off of it. Hold on one second. So yeah, so you guys can check it out. My Bookie, and let me know what you guys think. So yeah, I'm not sure either. Dill the Pickle, he says, I'm not sure your sponsor is legal where I live. Oh, I thought you said something else. Never mind. I misunderstood. Well, hey, I'm not gonna tell you to do anything illegal, but what do you call it? For those that are able to, then you guys can check it out. Let me pull up the graphic. There you go. Here we go. I got it. Hold on. All right, here we go. This is the website, mybookie.ag, and you can place your bets on the Royal Rumble there. We'll probably do some later today and try to show you guys what that's all about. I'll probably have to do it in a separate video since I'm on the VPN right now and I'm not in my right location. I can't access it from the UK, but from the US you can. From the US you can. That is mybookie.ag, and you can use the promo code Denise.
The post show. Well, speaking of the Rumble, Wednesday, our buddy Pat McAfee during his show on ESPN got a surprise phone call.
Oh, is this the whole thing with Brock Lesnar? Yeah, I think they said Brock's Brock's in the Rumble.
Hey, Brock. The boys say what's up. The boys say what's up.
Even I can't believe Brock put more effort into making his Rumble announcement than Roman Reigns.
Oh, you're in the Royal
like
Rumble?
what?
You're in the Royal Rumble?
I'm
Because
going.
A lot of young bucks out there too, Brock. A lot of young bucks out there, Brock.
I'm in shape, brother. I'm in shape.
I love how that's the wording he chose, young bucks.
That is scary news.
But he's right, there are a lot of young bucks out there.
And one of the most star-studded Royal Rumble matches of all time.
Oh, they have, yeah.
Over the top rope,
never mind, I was about to say.
The last man standing gets to choose which champion he faces.
Yeah, so he put more effort into announcing his Rumble appearance than Roman. Hey, what's up, Uncle Dog? How's it going, man? He says, good evening to... Oh, they brought back the golden thingy.
How do you like your balls? Juggled?
A little golden thingy. They've got stitched.
Like a pro, Truth. This ain't my first time, Nick.
Uncle Dong here says, good evening, too early for this shit. At least Creative doing the right thing with Carmelo. Yeah, that was a fun match. I like what they've been doing with Carmelo, just sending him out there and having matches. That's the way to go, man. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
But I made it happen.
Thank you, Uncle Donk. Also, good morning, man.
That's my dog. Hey, you get to touch my balls. But look, step on up here. Get up in there.
Get up on there and grab one of his balls.
Well,
I can't believe they brought it back. I'm so happy. They haven't done this in like a while where the person reads their number like this. Wait, is it blank?
my bad. You can go again.
No.
He got a blank.
I'll go again.
Doesn't matter. It's just a number. Just gives me more time to throw some fools down.
Wait, what?
By the way, I'm coming out the winner. Thanks.
Did he actually have a number in there, or was it blank? Because it looked blank to me.
Well, confidence does not seem to be an issue for Damian Priest heading into tomorrow's Royal Rumble match. Someone who will be keeping a close eye on that match. Please welcome my guest, undisputed WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Drew.
Now, Drew, I was hoping to get a quote from you on your first title defense against Sami Zayn.
Oh, QZ Mosley says he got number 1.
In the Royal
Sheldon Jackson says 1 or 2. I couldn't tell at all.
Let's talk about the participants. We heard from some earlier tonight that were running their mouths. Former world champions like Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. There's someone else out there talking a pretty big game who's never, ever won a WWE world title.
Wait, I just realized why they're outside.
11 straight times. No, he's at
That's
moment
the
after
locker
moment. He's
room
main evented
area.
WrestleMania since
I
then,
was
but
like,
Sami
why
Zayn
are they
will always
having
be Sami Zayn
Kathy
and his stupid
outside?
foot and his stupid
I
mouth.
just
You got
realized
yourself in
it.
an 8-man tag the night before, the biggest match of your life.
Because it's because they built the stage like
good job
for specifically for this.
Here's something I want you to think about. And listen closely, because this is a threat. I will do whatever it takes to keep my title. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to take it from me?
Nice Drew promo. All right, what do we got, Nick? Oh, they've already announced this like 15,000 times with the 8-man tag. BTW, we got Taj Simpson. Hey, Taj, thank you so much for the super chat, man. He says, hey, Denise, I flew to Saudi Arabia for Royal Rumble 2026. Who do you think careers, both men and women's, will take off after the Rumble? Oh, whose careers do you think will take off after the Rumble? Hey, Tosh, first of all, stay safe out there. And secondly, whose careers will take off? I would hope Braun Breaker's one of them. I hope Obafemi is another one of them. So I would say those two guys over for the men's. For the women's, I would say in terms of careers taking off, I would say for the women, it's a little harder because there are so many more that need that. You already kind of have your girls that are established and then the ones that aren't established yet. So in terms of taking off, you need to have a fantastic showing in the Rumble. So it's more about like what they actually do. So I'm going to maybe say like, I hope Lyra Valkyria has a good showing in the Rumble. I think she's somebody that needs one. I think Lash Legend needs to have a good showing in the Rumble. Who else that would be new that really needs that? I guess I'm going to say for the women, the one that I think needs to have a really good showing is the Lash Legend, especially because of her size. I feel like that she should go in there and show that size. Have a moment where she lifts up like 3 girls because she's incredibly strong. So those are some of the people that I think should have good showings. And then, of course, in terms of winners, that's a different question for a fact. And I'm still going with Roman for the men and for the women Liv. So we'll see what happens. But it's funny because like this is one Rumble where I'm not totally convinced, and even my own predictions, just because there are so many good options of things that we can see happen here. Thank you so much, Taj. And again, have fun and stay safe. Hey, we got Larice Johnson. What's up, Larice? He says, let's see. He says, here's my Royal Rumble picks. The women is Liv Morgan. So we're twinning Larice on that one. And then he says, for the men's Royal Rumble, it's either Obafemi or Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed or Roman. I love how Larice says like all these 4 people, all of them. Look, Bronson Reed would be that. Talk about career skyrocketing. If Bronson were to win, that would skyrocket his career, of course. Braun Breaker, it would definitely skyrocket his career too, but Braun Breaker's already the guy that we're expecting big things from. We're expecting bigger things from Braun Breaker than we are Bronson Reed. So it's almost like a given that at some point Braun Breaker is going to continue to break out. Mind you, he did have that matchup with CM Punk, so you can already count that he's breaking out. And then we have Obafemi. Obafemi, I think a lot of people are expecting a lot from him in this Rumble. I'm expecting him to have the most eliminations. There are people like Luke Owen who's expecting him to win. So we're kind of expecting something from Obafemi, whether or not you're expecting him to win or lose. And then for Roman Reigns, I'm expecting him to be the winner just because I feel like that's the clear-cut way to go. Thank you, Larice. Very nice of you for sending this in.
Thank you. If it comes down to you two in the final.
All right, we got
understand that when it comes
Rihio.
to the Royal Rumble, it's every woman for themselves.
I
There's
can't
not
say
really friendships.
the team name.
But we've
Rio.
also overcome a lot. So
I don't
after
know.
the
It
Rumble,
sounds
we're still gonna
funky
be
when I
friends.
say it. Rio.
We faced each other at WrestleMania.
Rihio. I don't think I'm saying it right.
We can handle the Rumble.
I'm definitely not saying it right.
You know, the Rio thing is cute and all, but ultimately it'll be your undoing. 友情ってさ、お互いを縛り付けて弱くするだけの腐
The
りじゃん。
weather must be good over there.
私が見
Because
てるのは勝つ
I would have thought that Kathy would be out there in a big ass
邪魔者の全員ぶっ潰してやる
jacket, having to be outside.
ごちゃごちゃ言ってるけど、一個のことしか考えられないだけでしょ。So we do agree on one thing. Your friendship's not any kind of danger because it's not going to come down to the two of you in the Rumble. Okay? It might be a different story though when we take those tag titles. Julia goes on to WrestleMania to become a
God,
tribal
I'm so like over this Kiana James Julia partnership.
You could say
I'm
the
not a
same thing for you.
fan. It's
I
like
think
my
you're all
least
getting a
favorite
little
thing
ahead of yourself
on
thinking you're gonna
SmackDown.
win the Rumble.
Well, not my least, because my
Flash
least is
not
MFT and
entering.
Wyatt Six.
So none of you
But this is up there. This is up
Look,
there.
whoever walks out as tag team champions, just know we got the winner.
That's right.
Ah, speaking of Lash Legend. Get out of here. Don't get involved in women's business. Get out of here, you dork.
Been hotter.
All right, let's see what we got here. By the way, Jared Palmer, thank you so much for the super chat, man. He says, final three, Liv, Perez, Rodriguez, question mark. Can you imagine? Talk about the implosion of the Judgment Day. I have my final three. Who did I have? I had Liv, I had Bianca, Tiffany, and Chelsea. That's my final four, actually. And my final two, I had Liv and Bianca. But I mean, it's so hard to predict. Like, I don't think anyone here last year predicted Charlotte Flair and Roxanne Perez would be the final two. And I don't think people really predicted Charlotte Flair winning last year either. So, again, totally hard to predict. Thank you, Jared. All right, there's our girl, Alexa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
I love how her
Charlotte
screen and entrance looks today.
They are
No
friends
fair.
tonight,
I want to be Alexa
but
Bliss.
they'll be frenemies tomorrow because both of these women will be a part of the 30-woman over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match, where the last woman standing gets to choose which champion she'll face in a main event at WrestleMania. And it's interesting, Wade.
We got Lewis here who says, I recently rewatched some pre-WWE Julia matches. The difference is crazy. Oh, I bet. I bet.
The only woman to ever win 2 Royal Rumble matches, including last year's event.
We got Monkey here who says, if they have Bianca on my bookie, it would confirm her win. I feel like they would have to throw her up there, especially since she is a rumored person.
Other women that we've just seen.
Ooh, that reminds me. I need to retweet my bookie post so that people know where to cash in their bets. Hold on one
World
second.
Championship opportunity is really going to test some bonds tomorrow night. And
All right, guys, on Twitter, I just retweeted it. So it should pop up at the top of my page. It's this one here. This is the post from my bookie, and that's the link that you can click on and then just use my name as a promo code. And you can join my bookie and you can place your bets on both the Rumbles and all of that up there right now on my bookie.
So I'm your ally of convenience when Tess isn't around.
Riyadh, woo!
Oh, I love Charlotte's bodysuit.
Away from the women's
very,
Royal
very
Rumble.
pretty.
And I gotta be honest, the women are at each other's throats. But the truth is, I'm winning the Rumble. I'm going to WrestleMania. And there's no one I'd rather have my back while I do it than my best friend, Lexi.
Are they chanting for Alexa? It seems like they're chanting for Alexa.
That's so funny, Charlotte, because I actually had the same plan.
Dude, I knew you'd be supportive.
Oh my gosh, she kind of shoved her a little bit. A little bit too hard there.
I was going to dedicate my win to you.
Thank you. But no. What I was saying was I was planning on winning the Royal Rumble.
Well, how are you winning if I'm winning? I mean, I've won twice, so the odds are in my favor.
Right. But you have to remember, I made history too. I had the first WWE women's match in the Middle East.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
And I plan on being the first woman to win the Royal Rumble here in Riyadh.
No, I mean, that's awesome, and I think that's great, but I don't think you're listening. No, you've been a great tag
Damn,
partner.
they're like,
You're a
just a
great
friendly
best friend,
reminder
but
that they
tomorrow
still
is
hate
every
Charlotte
woman
over
for
there.
herself. I mean,
I
if you
haven't
think I was going to
heard Charlotte boos in a
help you?
while.
Help me win. Charlotte, I don't need your help to win, but you don't need my help either. And I'm going to hold your hand when I say this to my best friend, Charlotte. Not everything is about you.
Ooh, that's kind of nasty to say to your own friend.
So you're saying if I turn my back, you're going to toss our friendship, you're going to toss me over the top rope?
I mean, I would hope so. This is how the Rumble works. Why
Are
is
you
every
gonna
year
toss
everyone
me?
shocked how the Rumble works?
See what you
Oh,
started.
wow. By the way, we have, where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
I just read something. I lost it. Oh yeah, Tiger Claw here says, this is literally copy and paste the men's promo from Start. My gosh, this is lazy. Oh, Liv looks amazing. Oh my God, that look is so cool. But yeah, so it looks like right now they're basically doing what they did with the men. They're probably going to send out like 15 more people out there.
Are fighting. We can't relate, but to be real, while you two are busy backstabbing each other tomorrow night, one of us three are gonna win the Royal Rumble match.
I hate to break it to you, Liv, but having the other two help you win isn't really a plan.
And if you think we're not friends, why don't you guys come down here and find out?
Yeah, it does feel like it. Not their little team meeting.
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, here
Oh,
we
okay,
go.
okay.
3-on-2. That was a bad
Let's see if they actually make it all the way. Oh, wow, Liv. I really fell for that,
You
Liv.
losers! We have the Rumble tomorrow. Bye!
Oh, no, there's
So
Nick Aldis.
fast, ladies.
They did a mini version for the women
Well, you
of
can
what they
tell
did
the Royal
earlier with the
Rumble is on
men.
deck, because that seems to be what everybody wants to do here tonight. And ladies, I know that the Judgment Day are not officially part of SmackDown, but I have a rule, and that is if you step on this stage, you're volunteering to step in that ring. So any two of you are going to face Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and we're going to get a referee out here because I don't want to wait. We're going to do that right now.
I don't want to wait for our lives to
General
be
Manager Nick
over.
Aldis is busy tonight. This tag match is next.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to get this match in just a couple of moments. In the meantime, I'm going to mute the commercials here and see what everyone's talking about. We got Uncle Donk here says Liv will win if Bianca isn't clear. Yeah, man, I feel like you can make such a strong case for both of them. Like Bianca, she could go on and face Jade Cargill. And easy peasy, right? She goes and she faces Jade. Awesome. But yeah, I think for me, I kind of want to see someone new win the Rumble. I think I'm tired of like repeats. Like I want to see new people take those Rumble victories. I think that's part of also why I lean towards more of Liv over Bianca, even though Bianca has a clearer path to WrestleMania. Thank you, Uncle Donk, for the super chat. Alrighty, in the meantime, everybody, let's see what everyone's saying here. We got the boy. Hey, what's up, boy? He says, finally a chance to sit for lunch and eat this Baconzilla burger with a Rockstar Original Energy. Oh my gosh, you are. Damn, you went all in. Dang. That's a hell of a lunch, man. I don't know how you don't get sleepy eating that afterwards. Like, I would be like, on the couch, knocked out after that. Let's see what else we got here. We got Eric Diaz says, Denise, can you do Liv's evil laugh? I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. No, I can't. Especially not right now because my throat's kind of fucked up. My throat's been like fucked up like this whole month. I have a cough that I cannot get rid of. And so it's like stopping me from using my full vocals. Like I get stopped halfway, you know? I can't even whistle. I used to be so good at whistling. Now I'm like barely able to get a whistle out. Thank you, Eric Diaz. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I got Crazy Redbird here. It says, Denise, when's the Rumble tomorrow? Because my husband's Aztecs play at noon. So I think the Rumble tomorrow is 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm not sure where you're at, Crazy Redbird, but yeah. Okay. Those are the time zones in which that's starting. So it's going to be a very early stream. We also got Dizza Scraps here. It says, hey, good morning, everyone from California. Good morning, Dizza. Hey, man, you're up bright and early just like I am. All right, let me get the audio back.
Also, tonight, tag team match. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss from SmackDown. And
also, shout out to Robert W. who's here with us. We also got Walter Welker. What's up, Walter? He says, I'm ready for Liv Morgan in the Women's Rumble. And I'm rooting for Roman in the Men's Rumble. Hey, Walter, we're twinning, bro.
The people of Riyadh are certainly not complaining, and neither are we.
We got Lewis here who says, I want to see WWE take a chance on someone. In the Rumble, I feel like only established main eventers win recently. That's fair. We got Jared Palmer. Jared, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, 5,001 chance, but what if Excuse Me wins?
Outside the ring.
What? What are you talking about? You talking about Vicky Guerrero?
The distraction by Roxanne. Liv Morgan attacking Charlotte Flair.
This is so random, Jared. So random. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the randomness.
Liv Morgan.
So funny.
Heads into her 9th Royal Rumble match.
Oh, okay. Crazy Redbird's out of Minnesota. Okay.
She's been in every single one.
Also, we got Austin Wright here with us. We also got Paul McNeil here who says, prepare to burn it down at the Rumble. Seth returns to screw over the Vision, gives Roman. Hey, did you guys see that ESPN clip of the broadcaster basically spoiling Seth's return? And Seth's face is like... It was so funny. I've seen it like 5,000 times. Also, shout out to Naheem, who's also with us today. Hey, Yashiro's here. Says, hey, Denise, I just ate 2 soft shell pork tacos. Ooh, nice.
Well,
I had a toast and cream cheese today.
Tonight, and Nicholas Aldis making a terrible
Also, thank you so much to David Primero for the super chat. Very nice of you, David.
4 hours before the Women's Royal Rumble match.
I'm not sure it was a terrible call. These women were arguing with each other. What's the best way to settle those things in WWE?
David Primero says, Women's Royal Rumble's Power Rangers theme, so sad. At least this is better than where they started with those damn t-shirts. At least now they can, add some of their own aesthetic onto it. Like Alexa's little bodysuit is really cute. So is Liv's and Charlotte's.
7 minutes and 47
but yeah, of
seconds.
course, it's not ideal.
In a runner-up role, setting a record for the longest time ever in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Nice extracurriculars behind the referees back there from the Judgment Day. Once again, even the referee cannot keep eyes on the Judgment Day at all times. That is by design from this group.
Running knee by Liv Morgan. Hook of the leg and a kick out. For 2 years, Liv Morgan was the runner-up in the Royal Rumble. Last year, she spent 1 hour and 7 minutes.
That's the other thing. Like, Liv's come awfully close.
Finishing in the top 3.
Close, but no cigar.
Shots there.
So she's somebody that you're like, when is she finally going to have her Rumble victory? Ooh, ouch. What a sick kick to Alexa from Liv.
Kick, dropping Alexa Bliss. That is where Raquel Rodriguez is so dangerous. Cover now by Morgan. kick out.
We got John Taylor who says, legit just signed up with my bookie using promo code Denise. But super easy. Once again, I'm paying money to promote Denise. There's also a how did you hear about us field. Don't forget to put Denise. Hey, John, thank you for letting me know, man. I didn't realize there was that field on there. No, I'm really like, so last time they sponsored me for like a few months. But here's the problem. Like the problem is that apparently I can't put the link on the description box of YouTube because YouTube, I guess, has like weird rules around that. I'm not really too sure. So it's really hard to be like, hey guys, go to mybookie.ag without actually clicking on the link. Go there and then like make sure you type in the promo code Denise, because without the promo code, like they don't know that you came from my stream. So I was having a discussion with them about this, and I was like, you know, you're like, I have exactly 1 month to get some signups and whatnot. We're doing this one day before the Rumble, so that's why I'm like, okay, we really need to get some signups there, and hope that they stick around with me a little bit longer. But I tried to say, like, you know, I feel like the longer you sponsor someone, the more that your audience is able to get familiar with the product. But I got a month, guys. I got a month. So head on over to mybookie.ag, sign up, use the promo code Denise so that they know I'm promoting this and they know that I'm like, you know, doing the thing. Doing the thing. Thank you, John. And you never know, like, man, you never know. If you guys want to have some fun, play some bets, go right ahead.
We heard Charlotte and Alexa.
Hey, happy birthday to Mr. Rappel Eos. Happy birthday, man.
Cover now by Morgan, hooks the leg and a kick out again. You got to wonder how
Uncle Donk, I have no idea. He says, hypothetically speaking, if there's a wardrobe malfunction and a talent show or collarbone, would that be an issue? I'm going to say, I hope not. I don't really know what the answer is. I have no idea how that works, especially if they're like talent on a TV show.
Liv Morgan to
I mean, I'm sure if it was like regular, you know, out in your everyday life, then that would obviously be an issue. But on screen, on television, I'm not sure.
As she delivers 3 amigos.
We got John here who says, YouTube, boner pills, perfectly fine. Also, YouTube, my bookie, not dog. Yeah, I'm not really sure, like, what the process is with that. But, yeah.
Once again now, Raquel on the outside throwing big shots.
But yeah, if anybody signs up, by the way, to my bookie, please let me know. Like, send me a screenshot on Twitter. I'll retweet you. You know, things like that. Please let me know.
Bliss looking to somehow create some space and make it to the corner, but Liv Morgan, look at her go.
We got Fun Funny who says the ads are crazy on YouTube. Dude, I don't know what they show you guys, so I'm sorry in advance if you guys get really crappy ads on my streams. I have no idea what YouTube is showing you guys. Like, legit. No idea. Jared Palmer says, making jokes and supporting by doing it. Hey, let's go, Jared. Let's go.
All 3 of them are in the ring together, what they'll do in the Rumble.
And now you're trying to stir the pot, Michael Cole. You accused me of doing that earlier.
That bulldog off the top rope by Liv. Morgan cover. Bliss has got to fight out. I'm not really trying to stir the pot. I'm just saying I'm interested to see what they.
We're back in a minute and 38 seconds, by the way, from this commercial.
What's going to happen?
I've seen no signs of issues whatsoever with the Judgment Day.
Yeah, the ads on YouTube are getting really weird because literally anybody, doesn't matter who you are, you can just go on YouTube, like you can make a video and be like, boogada, 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 and submit it, and they'll put it as a fucking commercial on YouTube. Like literally, I'm not kidding you. Like you can do this.
Part of the final
just be on there and be like, ooh, just start screaming on the screen or something creepy. Put it up on YouTube and bam, they'll be like, let's go, we're promoting you.
But remember, Raquel wants to get her hands.
Crazy Redbird says, BTW, Denise, are you going to travel to Minnesota for SummerSlam this year? I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Honestly, Crazy Redbird, I really haven't thought about it. A lot of it depends on like what the media stuff is. That's really all it depends on for me.
of Alexa Bliss, who's cut off.
Lindsay White says, I wouldn't mind YouTube ads if they weren't AI slop full of misinformation. So, by the way, it's so funny because, like, I keep seeing people say, and, like, the YouTube CEO say that they're trying to remove the AI slop. And even today, I read that they took down a bunch of channels. One of them was, like, 35 million followers, something like that. They keep saying, oh, we're trying to remove AI slop. We're trying to remove AI slop. However, they keep pushing AI stuff. Like, they keep pushing it on the creators, on everybody. Like, every time, because I get like a creators like newsletter where they update us on, you know, things that are happening in the YouTube world, and they're like, use AI for this, use AI for that. What made me mad is there's like, so one of the things that I do is I follow, by the way, we're back from commercial breaks. One of the things that I do is I follow like a lot of like YouTube people that help YouTubers grow on YouTube. So like YouTube gurus, right? I follow a lot of those people, and I was kind of pissed because one of the things that I've been seeing is they'll be like, oh, how to create 150 reels in 15 minutes. And I clicked on it and I'm like, what is this about? Literally, it's all fucking AI. And I'm like, you're teaching me how to use AI to make reels just so that I can like get more followers like that? Like, no thanks. I'm not about that life. I'd rather post my 5 little reels and get 2 fucking followers than post 150 AI fucking reels and blow up like that. But that's like the space we're in now. It really, I've seen some disgusting stuff from AI promoted. There's a bunch of WWE AI accounts, by the way, who are getting millions of views. I'm talking millions on TikTok, on YouTube, and they do like some crazy stuff, you know, and I'm just like, all right, but people are watching, people are consuming, and if they weren't, they wouldn't be getting millions of views. It's crazy out there.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte's cleaning house right now.
WrestleMania season now, and this is where Charlotte comes into her own.
What a clothesline.
So yeah, I just hope that YouTube does get rid of the AI content. Like the other day, I was trying to watch videos of gorillas fighting. Don't ask me why, but something inspired me to watch a video about gorillas fighting. Because I was curious. I was like, how do gorillas fight? I don't know why. I fucking Googled that on YouTube. And then there was just a bunch of AI videos. I'm like, I don't want to watch AI gorillas fight. Like, I wanted to see real gorillas fight. Like, what is it like? And because I like wildlife videos, like things like that. And I was like, what the hell? Like, this isn't. Why do I want to watch fake gorillas fighting? I want to know how they really do it in the real world. Didn't even find one gorilla fighting video.
Charlotte Flair from the top with extreme levels of athleticism, catching both members of the Judgment Day simultaneously with that moonsault. Not quite enough to put things away.
And Charlotte now turning her attention to Liv Morgan. Hanging Charlotte up.
We got Jared who says this show is boring. This match is a little slow, but I'm glad that they're getting time though. But there's been some good moments in this though. There's been some good moments. And it'll pick up.
Alexa Bliss, nice takedown off the blockbuster. Cover now. And breaking things up, Roxanne.
Lindsay says the amount of those WWE AI accounts I blocked is unreal. And don't get me started on the fake medicine ads. That's crazy, man. And I think it's too much, man. And it sucks. It sucks for real creators because the difference between like the WWE AI creators and just like regular WWE creators that aren't using AI, the difference in views is astronomical.
Yeah, Flair had to be there. She had to be on point on that one because Bliss was toast.
Mr.
This one's broken down. Oh.
Yeah, Morgan may be toast as well. Now Raquel Rodriguez up on the apron.
Raquel. Wait, Michael Cole says it. Raquel.
Stephanie McCarr is here.
Oh, wait, I didn't even recognize Stephanie. I didn't recognize Stephanie right now because she's not in her regular gear. I was like, who is that? Had he not said Stephanie, I would have been so confused for a second.
Alexa and Charlotte with the win. Here are your winners, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
And Stephanie's wearing like a gray color today, silverish.
With Raquel Rodriguez, just cost the Judgment Day this matchup.
Well, that was the difference maker because Raquel had raised hell throughout this match. Once again, that must have been the 6th time she'd inserted herself. But then with McCann showing up, completely neutralizing Raquel, finally making this a fair.
You got a hangover. Bob here says, did she have an injury? She did, but that's basically over with. Good.
Well, to a little extra momentum ahead of tomorrow night's Royal Rumble match.
Also, don't forget on Raw.
I was gonna say, Falcorian says, I love Stephanie, but we need more. But we need more people not in black bodysuits for the women. Well, honestly, I mean, oh, look, there you go. Look at Jordan. She's in an all silver.
Jade Cargill, but tomorrow at Royal Rumble,
I just think having black is a little bit more flattering.
A championship match against her at WrestleMania. How are you feeling heading into such a big?
Plus, it has to match your
Kathy,
aesthetic.
Everyone knows that the Rumble can change your life, and you never know who's going to walk out there. But I always bet on myself. When I win the Rumble,
I like Jordan's
I'm going
bodysuit.
to give Jade the reality check that she definitely.
I feel like she's about to go perform on stage. Ooh, nice. Throw down, throw down. I also like Jade's money suit bodysuit. Money suit bodysuit. Throw down, throw down. I wonder if they're going to add this match after all, because they still haven't added this match to the Rumble, have they?
And you gotta love the moxie of Jordan Grace.
And no doubt about it, she's in it to win it. But talking about moxie, we got a big fight tonight in our main event. 8-man.
All right, everybody, we're halfway through SmackDown. We are halfway.
Tonight in our main event right here on SmackDown.
We still got an hour and a half.
You ready for some more?
Let's hope for some good stuff in here.
Oh, I'm always ready for this.
All right, we got Fraction. All right, by the way, we got, let's see. We got Pauza Def. Pauza Def, thank you so much for the super chat. This is very nice of you. He says, what time is the Rumble in your time zone? Mine is Central. So I'm based out of Los Angeles. Mine is Pacific Standard Time. And for me, it is going to start at 11 a.m., I believe. So 11 a.m. Rumble for moi, which is not too bad. Not great, but not bad either. And the bright side, I'll be done with the day bright and early. Bright and early. I will be done with the day, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I don't mind, I guess, 11 a.m. because I've had worse time zones. Like there's been times where I had to watch, I forgot which show, at like 5 a.m. in the morning. Oh, it would have definitely sucked to watch the Rumble at 5 a.m. I would not have been a fan of that. And then 9 a.m. is too early too. Like right now, I started watching SmackDown at 9 a.m. And I felt like that was too early because I didn't really have enough time to do my usual morning routine. I didn't like that. 11 a.m., I can at least have a little bit more time. The only thing that sucks though is having to do Busted Open right before it. Because it's like, oh, I have to do 6 to 9 a.m. Busted Open. And then so I have 2 hours to prepare for the Rumble, which actually is not that bad now that I think about it. But I like to have the time to mentally prepare myself to like just get ready to get excited and stream and stuff. Ideally, I would have liked for the Rumble to at least be at like 12 or 2. That would have been kick-ass. But again, 11 a.m. is not too bad, so I really can't complain. Plus, I know some other people in other places have had it way worse for much longer, so I can't complain, really. Thank you so much, Pals the Deaf, for the super chat. We also got John Taylor here who says, just Photoshop Reg sleeping over the empty seat white boxes on SmackDown. And I also made Reg watch TNA last night. Reg watched all 2 hours of TNA last night. It was funny. It was so funny. Listening to Reg, I had to explain like most of the show to Reg because he didn't know any of the storylines or like anything that was happening on there. And it was crazy to me that I was the one being like, oh yeah, this is that, this is this, this is that, for the whole show, which is hella funny, by the way. So yeah, so funny. Sorry, just got an email and I have to read that at some point. Thank you so much, John. We got Uncle Donk here who says, if they really want to try to salvage Julia, have her be the Iron Woman and break her the fuck off from Kiana James already. She does not need to be in this tag team, guys. They need to separate both these women, and maybe both of these women will have a better chance at like rising a little bit, because this tag team is not doing it. Cancel it. Scratch it. Start all over. Thank you, Uncle Donk. I mean, I don't mean to be harsh about it, but like, you can tell when something's working and when something is not working. And that to me is just not working. So that's what I'm at. We got Nick Pham here says, Denise, what's it like being on Sirius XM? Oh, it's honestly awesome. There's such cool people over there. Like all of the producers and everybody that works behind the scenes that a lot of people aren't that familiar with are really, really awesome. And the show has gotten like easier and easier to do. The 3 hours fly by. What else? But waking up at like 4:30 to get ready for the show does suck. Waking up early for the shows definitely sucks, because I haven't slept in on a Saturday in a very long time. I miss sleeping in on Saturdays. That's the only thing that sucks, is having to wake up early. All right, let me get the audio back. That's my only complaint.
Saudi Arabia, but on Tuesday night, NXT on the CW in the vacant.
Wait, we got your boy here says, LMAO, WWE just spoiled Braun's number for the Rumble. What? Was it right now when I had it muted?
Tuesday night.
When?
NXT.
Yeah, boy, when?
Axiom set for one-on-one action with Johnny Wrestling tonight.
Okay.
We got it, baby. We got it. Johnny, what are you, Candice? Before your match, I just wanted to inform you that Candice LeRae, you are barred from ringside.
What?
I said
Whoa.
Candice.
Ban her. Ban her.
Are they afraid of Candice? I think they are. They're afraid of her.
Judging by what I saw last week, actually, I'm more protecting you from her. But hey, that's another story.
That mask was a beautiful gift from my wife, and they weaponized it last week.
I am so glad you brought up the mask, because that was the other thing I wanted to tell you. If Axiom wins, he gets that mask back.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
What?
I'm absolutely
No,
serious.
no, he's not going to win.
He wins,
Number
he
one.
gets the mask
No,
back.
no, that's stupid. That's a stupid
He said during
stipulation.
the entrance, split second, it said
Are
Braun
you-
Breaker
are you-
entered one.
Did you hit
No
my music?
way.
Oh my God.
What?
I hate you so much.
It was during. I'm gonna rewind it, guys. What? Let me rewind it. Sorry, it's because I was talking, and so y'all know me. Fucking can't stop talking, so I missed that.
NXT.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna rewind it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm rewinding. Hold on. Then I'll take it to the live. Jesus, it's so hard to rewind. Why is it so hard to rewind? No! No! Hold on. I'm trying to like... No! It's not letting me rewind. Stop it! Why is it letting me rewind? Oh, they ain't letting me rewind. Okay, let me rewind it again.
Oh, I'm always ready.
Oh, shit, I think I just saw it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I'll pop this up right now. No! They really did. No. Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna show this to everybody. Hold on. Oh my God. Check this out. I cannot believe this. Wait, did you guys see that? Wait, hold on. Can do nothing around here. There you go. Can you guys? Okay, well, you can kind of see because it goes dark, but let me remove this. Hold on. There it is, everybody. They accidentally spoiled Braun Breaker as entrant number 1 on the Royal Rumble. That is crazy. Oh my God. I can't. That's funny. All right, hold on. Let me get back to the live. That'll be all over social media. So they clearly have to change that now. Which, if Braun Breaker was going to go like all the way, having with the number 1 spot, that would suck if they had to change those plans. Oh my God, that is funny.
Candice LeRae and the or the loss to Frazier. It really began for Gargano when he couldn't win the United States Championship from Carmelo Hayes. He has no partner now. And, of course, the situation last week.
No! John Taylor says, rip to Catherine O'Hara, truly one of the greats. What?
The career trajectory somebody as accomplished as Johnny Gargano once. This is the guy who was the first ever triple threat champion in NXT.
Nice backslide by Axiom. And
Oh
Gargano
my God,
Incredible
no!
black and gold.
No!
This guy was the poster guy.
The mom from Home Alone has passed away at the age of 71. I don't care what anyone says. 71 to me is still young. Oh my God, no!
Maybe they will help.
I feel like we were just seeing, didn't we just see not too long ago, like one of her like pictures reuniting with oh my gosh, with Macaulay Culkin? Didn't they just have like a little reuniting thing? Oh man, and we were just watching Home Alone, so it feels like,
but he's done nothing wrong.
oh my God, I swear, we just can't get no fucking good news, man.
He's just out here to support his friend.
Oh, I feel so sad.
Last
No.
week after Gargano was punched from
Ah,
outside
fuck.
the
Hold
ring.
on, guys. I gotta
He
send this to my
cheated.
husband. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if you've seen this. He's seen this yet.
For Johnny Gargano, but Nathan Fraser was happy to take it.
So what about Candace in the match?
Oh man, John, thank you for letting me know.
Been disqualified for
Sorry, guys. There's a lot happening right now distracting me from this match, so let me get Locks back in it. Axiom versus Johnny. John Taylor says she's literally my mom's age. Dude, she was younger than what my grandma is. My grandma's older than 71. So yeah, man, like to me, 71 is young, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. And that was a nasty landing there for Axiom.
How sad. My husband said that the dad died like 6 years ago. Oh my gosh. That's sad.
Gargano really
Yeah, to me,
turning it
71
up
is
here.
young. I don't care what anyone says. 71 is young. You still have, a lot of life that you could live at that point. Did they say like what happened? Like, I should probably read the article. Hold on 1 second. I didn't. I don't know if they said what happened.
Wins tonight. He gets his mask back from Johnny Gargano. He loses and
Oh no, it says
Johnny
it's
can wear it wherever
unclear.
he wants.
What?
Yeah. And I'm kind of hoping that Gargano wins
Oh,
this
that's terrible,
and wears
man.
that mask forever.
That's
And that could be
terrible.
the spot Gargano needs to start climbing the rankings here on SmackDown.
Guys, Reg just sent me a text.
Well, we know he's a
Reg
great
just sent me a
singles
text.
competitor. You
Yo,
mentioned
where can I get a
before.
towel for the shower again?
Big slingshot spear by Gargano. Hook of the leg.
In the
and a
brown
kick out. You mentioned
closet.
He's the first ever NXT.
Yeah,
Triple
go
Crown
in the
champion. He's an
hallway
NXT champion, NXT North
and
American
open
champion.
the
A
brown
record
doors,
3 times. Held the
and then
NXT
you'll
tag
see the
title
towels
and
in there
was
at
a
the very
tag
top.
champ
They're
with
folded.
WWE tag champ here on
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Right, we're gonna have to have you make a cameo here on the SmackDown post show. I mean, watch along.
WWE, there is not a hold.
Reg is looking for the
Johnny
towels, y'all.
Gargano does not know. Not a reversal he's not aware of. Wingardium Levy.
All right, we're back from commercial breaks in a minute. Alrighty, Real Legend says I left the stream for a few minutes to not get spoiled for the Rumble. Oh man. By the way, we got Jason here. Hey, Jason! He says, forgot it's early SmackDown. Rip to the world's mom. I know. I just found out right now when John sent this chat. I was like, what? And then, yeah, I went on Twitter and it was the first thing that I saw. Today's just been like a shitty day for a bunch of news. I feel like every single day, the last, for a while, has just been god awful, man.
Axiom gets the original mask back, but Gargano keeps that second mask. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Following me?
Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. There's just a lot of news. Every time I go onto Twitter, it's just like, it's just like a nightmare in there, man.
Kick out at 2. Oh, God. Right on the button. Did you hear that?
Ooh, that absolutely rocked Johnny Gargano, not anticipating the amount of spring that Axiom had there after the beatdown he's received. And that has certainly loosened a tooth or two in the mouth of Johnny Gargano, I think is bust open.
All right. Thank you, Jason. We got John Taylor here. It says Triple H should be so confused. I don't see a brown closet. John!
Gargano and Axiom in a physical battle.
Actually, I really like my closet because they did like the doors like a different material from like everything else in the house, so it stands out very nicely.
Truly fired up and throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Gargano, the man who stole his precious.
All right, we're back from a commercial break.
Johnny.
I need to lock in on this match, guys. I've missed like most of this match. With all of the news going around, it's just a lot.
And Gargano
the news, me laughing about the Braun Breaker thing.
Move to pull off and Gargano
So, okay, I'm locking in.
That one, but it's still ticking.
This is it.
For a clothesline. Nice suplex
So
delivered
funny.
by Axiom, driving Gargano outside the ring.
Yeah, Gargano's in a mess right now. Got caught during that commercial break right in the mouth with a shot. Drop kick straight to the jaw and hasn't looked the same.
Nice.
Moonsault from the top rope. And
Like a good moonsault. Feel bad because they've actually, from what I've seen, they've actually been having like a decent matchup.
Display from this Spanish superstar who is on a mission now to reacquire his stolen possession.
Yo, there's no guys. Those have to be empty seats, by the way. They just did a wider shot of that. Those little white squared seats. Those gotta be empty seats, man, because they don't look like nobody's sitting there. Either that, or they're really dark, where like you can't, like the lights are really dark where you can't even see. But you can see like a couple of people. But then I'm like, where's everybody else? Like, what is happening there?
Talk about Axiom's athleticism. As a teenager, he was considered one of the best youth football/soccer players from Spain.
Yeah, no doubt about that. He was on Real Madrid's ball.
Real positive guy. I'm not watching with commercials, but there's still commercials, like in terms of you can see the clock, and I tell people because I don't know how they're watching, so I got to make sure to say it. But I'm not seeing commercials. I'm on a VPN for the UK because the UK doesn't get commercials. But it'll still tell you when they're on commercial break, because when I normally do this stream, there are people that are watching on USA. Obviously not right now, but it's just a habit. But when I'm watching at the normal time, there are people that are watching on Netflix, and then there's people that are watching on USA on our normal streams. So it's like, yeah, see, there are people sitting there, but there are a lot of empty seats though.
Axiom looking to put Gargano away. Gargano, though. Can Axiom slip down underneath? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man, he killed him.
Is it enough for the win and a kick out?
That is one way to break.
By the way, we got Chris Ledeck here who says, I've also had a cough since getting sick earlier this month. That won't go away. I'm coughing so much. I feel like Walter White and Rip Catherine O'Hara. Yes, yes. Very sad stuff, man. Very sad stuff. And they haven't said what happened, like what caused her death. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Walter White too, bro. I'm out here coughing like crazy.
Gargano is normally super fast with his movement.
Thank you, Chris. Hope you feel better, man.
Again with a step-up kick by Axiom.
On the top rope is the domain.
Joshua here says we don't get commercials here in the UK. We just get that awful commercial break music. Yeah, that's why I always mute those. Yeah, I mute those.
Second one hit in this matchup by Axiom here tonight. And now look what he's got in his possession. He wins the match. He gets it back.
The return is imminent.
Oh, and he went for golden ratio, but that distraction with the mask, which is what this match is all about, allowed Johnny Gargano to take control. Has the tights and a kick out by Axiom at 2.
I wonder how it's going to go for
going wrong for Axiom and
Johnny Gargano now that he doesn't have his buddy with him.
He's got it. Johnny just ripped the mask off Axiom again.
Johnny Gargano just has all the answers tonight. Wait up.
Oh, look at. Axiom just put his old mask on.
Oh, nice.
And he delivered the golden ratio for the win.
Here is your winner, Axiom.
The saga is over. And mercifully for Axiom,
this match from what I saw was pretty fine.
And this downward
And I didn't lock in on this one.
Johnny wrestling.
I didn't lock in.
Went downhill. Johnny Gargano thought he had the answer, ripping the mask off Axiom. But here's one I prepared earlier. The previously stolen mask now on the head of Axiom. Color coordination notwithstanding. Connects with that golden ratio, gets the pin, and now is in possession.
We got Aaron Campy here, says they need to do more with Gargano. They are. They gave him a program and everything. Like, he's been doing stuff. It's just that it hasn't really gone over, though. Like, people don't really, I don't really feel like they're locked in on it.
You know me well enough to know I had nothing to do with that Miss BS. Stop it, Melo.
Carmelo and Ilya have, like, this
push me off.
very interesting relationship.
Right there. Oh, come on. And literally the next second, then I really don't know what to think about it. You shouldn't think anything about that, bro. I'm your friend. Listen, tonight I will go out and I will fight Miss. And after I'm done with him, I'm coming for you. And I will get the same chance that I gave to you. And let me get one thing straight. I'm not asking for it. I'm expecting it. Friend.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, it is our main event. Cody, Randy, Sammy, and Jay to take on the Vision 8-man.
All right, we are down to an hour and 12 minutes left of SmackDown. Friendly reminder that we're gonna get a confrontation with AJ and Gunther. But anyways, friendly reminder that after this, I will be joined by Santi to talk about SmackDown. It'll probably be a quick post show, honestly, because like, let me mute that shit. I'll mute that shit. All right, let's see what everyone's talking about here. Hey, what's up, Surfer Philip Noble? He says, Denise, much love to you today. Happy you're live, DWO for life. Hey, hope you're doing good, man, on this Friday. Hopefully you're having a decent day, man. Let's see what else we got here. Hey, we got Sandy, man, who's with us, who's also here. Charles says the music's not bad, Denise. I mean, it's not like when you're listening to that over and over and over again, you're going to be like, oh, it's too much. But I actually prefer if they just didn't play any music. I forgot which app, but I think it might be, was it ESPN? I'm not sure, but there's this app that my husband uses when he's watching, I forgot what sports. I don't even know which one it is. But I really like what they do, because what they do is they have like a static shot that doesn't move, and it just says like, we'll be right back. But the sound is like ocean waves, and it's just like, and it's so calming. So while you're waiting for the show to start, you're kind of relaxing, listening to I don't know if it's like, it sounds like waves, but it also kind of sounds like a gust of wind. And it's just so like smooth. That to me is what I would do instead of the elevator music. Put something that's relaxing while the people wait for the show to come back instead of like, you're on hold. Here's our music. Dun, 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 dun. That's how I feel. That's personally how I feel. All right, let's see what everyone's saying here. We got Sir Phillips here. It says, working and lurking vibes from your live stream. Yes, please lurk me all you want. I'm okay with that. Come in and lurk the stream. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hey, thank you so much to Uncle Dong for the super chat. He says, I'm thinking TK would have taken Jericho off the roster earlier just to screw a WWE supposedly planned return. Thoughts? Well, here's the thing. If he's still under contract, then I don't think they could just take him off like that. By the way, hey, let me play this because not sure how many of you guys have seen, but 2K26 announced a new cover for today. They have Monday Night War Edition, Attitude Era, the Triple H one, and then today's CM Punk. So CM Punk's got himself a 2K26 cover. Which cover do you guys like the best? Let me know. I like how the Monday Night Wars one kind of looks kind of cool. Stands out a lot.
I love the outfit.
I also like the CM Punk one. Looks pretty cool too.
Do you think you can use that to your advantage tomorrow in the Royal Rumble match?
Well, first thing first, cameraman, pan down and catch my lemon pepper steppers.
Oh, nice. Lemon pepper steppers.
I mean, but come on, Kathy. I mean, you hear the people. They love Trick Williams all around the world. We went to Germany, and I put on a show.
Lemon pepper steppers.
We went to London, and I put on a show. We went to Montreal, and I put on a show. Now we're here at Saudi Arabia. What you think I'm going to do?
Put on a show.
You better subscribe to my website. You can find me at www.worldwidewilly.com.
Worldwidewilly.com.
Looking at you like this. You better subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe like all the people gonna subscribe to the Whoop That movement tomorrow at the Royal Rumble, where Trick Williams is the last man in the ring. With my sights on the main event of WrestleMania. Let's talk about it.
So Reg was laughing the other day because I told him that whenever I want Trick Williams to get strapped, my new saying is, don't be silly, strap Trick Willie. Anyways, I'm running with it, all right, guys? I don't care how stupid it sounds. I'm running with it. Don't be silly, strap Trick Willie. Don't be silly, strap Trick Willie. Alrighty, but yes, Uncle Donka, I think the second that they take him off the roster, it'll be like they're gonna stick to it like whenever he has to actually be taken off. Thank you, Uncle Donk, for the super chat.
The phenomenal.
Everyone says Denise. Jason says, let's not say that anymore.
You know, AJ Styles is clear.
It's funny.
26 is it.
They don't want none. All right, here we go, guys. AJ, this might be his second to last appearance. This may be his final SmackDown.
The problem is,
Funny says that was bad. Haha.
25-year career.
Don't be silly. Strap Trick Willie.
Remaining. Because tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble, AJ puts his career on the line versus the career killer.
Cloud says, I'm surprised they didn't use the picture of Triple H pointing to CM Punk for the cover. All right, Cloud, congratulations. You, my friend, are now the holder of Most Savage Chat of the Day. Hey. Congratulations, you're the current holder.
Of defeating the ring general at the
Paul here says, where'd it go? I lost your comment, Paul. Oh, he says, Trick Willie was my stripper name back in the day. So funny. Hey, Henry Kiernan, thank you so much for being here and for the super chat. He says, hi, Denise and DWO. Working, just wanted to stop in and give a super chat. Have a great stream. Thank you, Henry, for doing that, man. You're out there working and still coming out here to support is really, really nice of you, man. Thank you so much for doing that. And hopefully your workday goes by fast so you can enjoy the weekend and enjoy the Rumble tomorrow. Thank you, Henry. All right, I need to go to the bathroom. All right, I'm going to wait till the end of this segment, so pray for me. I don't want to miss this, that's why.
The house that AJ Styles built.
Plus, what if AJ says something like very key here? I don't want to miss that.
I was in the area. I thought I'd stop by and say hello. I don't know if you guys know or not. I've got kind of a big match tomorrow at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, you do, buddy. I like how the wind is just naturally taking AJ's hair, like, just naturally taking it. Hey, what's up, T1 man? How's it going? That's a shout out to Brian.
Some of you are
and
a
Arthur.
little worried about tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow. I'm not.
Don't lie to us, AJ. We should be worried about tomorrow.
I'm going to knock Gunther's teeth down his throat. And when I beat Gunther tomorrow, it starts the phenomenal farewell tour. And then we get our one more times against Cody Rhodes. How about this one? One more time against the Viper, Randy Orton. One more time against CM. Raw, AJ.
Uh-oh. What a move call.
All right, there's Gunther. Joseph Voss here says, Uncle Doug here says AJ trolling. Maybe. Till the Pickle says AJ isn't convincing. Joseph Voss says AJ Styles makes Gunther tap.
About your future.
Number one Justice says, I ain't believing this.
But
Ha.
none of what you just said is going to happen. Because deep
Paul
down,
says you need a comfy commode
you
for these
know
long streams. What's a
you made a
commode?
mistake
Commode?
so severe
What's
that
that?
it's going to cost you your career.
Hey, Gunther's dressed really nice today. Can we shout out Gunther's fit? Dude looks amazing. He looks like my school principal, you know?
At the Royal Rumble,
School principal Gunther.
I'm going to end your career.
Oh,
And
a
I'm gonna do
commode
it
is
the
a
same
toilet.
way
What? You want me to have
as
a
I
toilet
did
on
to
the
your little
stream?
buddy, John
What?
Cena.
Clown says fancy word for toilet. All right, that makes sense because I ain't fancy. I was like, what the hell's a commode? I only know toilet, guys. Toilet. That is it.
You know,
The dead man said, girl, a potty chair for seniors.
You're real
Are you
funny,
serious? It's a
Professor.
potty chair for seniors?
Because
I didn't know
think
that.
Maybe it takes one to know one. Because last time I checked, you were the one that tapped out.
Yeah, tapped out like a little bitch.
Like a little bitch.
Jason says, get adult diapers.
Yeah, he just sent Gunther
So
off.
funny. Also, shout out to Jody Harris.
Wants some of Styles tonight.
Hangover Rob says, the lavatory, the head, the shitter, the crapper. Latrine. I have heard latrine too. I have heard that one, but I've never used it though. I'm going to go to the latrine. That sounds weird. I usually just say, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. That's it.
On his terms.
I say I'm gonna go to the bathroom or I'm gonna go to the restroom. I never say, oh, I'm gonna go use the toilet. You know, like I don't use it. I don't say it like that. You gotta sound. You gotta make it like, you know, mysterious. Gonna go to the bathroom. All right, nothing really happened in this, honestly. In this Gunther AJ stare down. All the most noteworthy thing was AJ said Gunther tapped out like a little bitch. That was literally it. Also, shout out to Heno Plays who's here with us. And look, there's Shinsuke. Oh, they're still doing this tease?
You see mine? What happened to you? You used to be the man. The king.
Oh, yeah, the Lou. I have heard the Lou.
Shinsuke, I knew
The Lou.
would have beaten AJ Styles last week. Maybe it's time for you to follow him on his way out. Ooh, I got it. The Shinsuke Sayonara Tour. What'd you think?
You got confidence finally here. But for me, you're still young punk. Bad boy Tamatonga. But anyway, I need to give you a gift. As Yasashi Senpai. そんなに相手ならしてやるよ、ストロングスタイルね。See me in the ring. Next week. 来週な。
All right, so I guess they're doing that next week, finally, because they've been teasing this for a while.
Awesome!
Yeah, incredible one. They definitely did. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom, everybody. I will be right back. In the meantime, enjoy the audio from SmackDown, and I might as well use this opportunity to pop up a Blue Chew graphic. So learn about Blue Chew. I'll be right back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz! Well, it is put up or shut up time for The Miz.
Miz will never shut up Michael Cole, regardless of what happens here tonight.
Well, he probably shouldn't have gone on the bad side of the Mad Dragon.
I will agree with you 100% on that one.
The Miz, Ilya Dragunov, one-on-one, coming up next on SmackDown. You were saying?
I wouldn't want to fight Ilya Dragunov was what I was going to say. But Miz will next.
My script is through the letter, and I'll write your final verse.
Everyone's got to tell. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, thank you everybody for your patience. Sorry you had to listen to that terrible music, but I'm back, and let me take out the graphic now. Thank you to the Blue Chew ad who saved me, by the way. Well, the graphic, because I didn't even have the ad to play, but at least we're able to be back here. Thank you to everybody. All right, let me catch up. By the way, we do got a super chat from Tracy. Tracy, thank you so much for the super chat. Tracy says, sorry, Denise, unless Triple H is GOAT, no $100 super chat for you. KO is doing a watch party. Oh, in Florida. And Seth is with Rue and US. BTW, just itty bitty boost for Jay. Oh my God, that's right. Because Tracy said that if KO came out in the Rumble, she would throw in a $100 super chat. So your girl just lost a $100 super chat. No, but I would have been so thrilled had KO been there. But I didn't know he was doing a watch party in Florida. Although that sounds very, very fun, by the way. So if you're down in Florida, you should kind of find out about that and see where it's at and all of that. And he says Seth is with Rue and US. I don't know. I didn't see that part, but all I saw was that ESPN stuff where they like spoiled it. Thank you, Tracy. All righty, thank you. All right, let's see what everybody else is saying. Melissa Cabello says, wasn't Reg in the shower? We got 2 bathrooms, Melissa. Also, Reg is out of the shower at this point. I don't think Reg takes a long shower, but no, we got 2 bathrooms. So, yeah. I can hear Reg laughing in the background. Reg, if you're going to participate in the stream, participate in the stream. Oh, man. All right, we're back in 27 seconds, by the way. Let's see what else we got here. Throw in your comments. See what everyone's saying. Jihad says use dude wipes. And we ain't gonna promote dude wipes unless they pay me. Now, if Dude Wipes wants to sponsor this pod, let's go. I will definitely sponsor Dude Wipes, but they gotta pay us, man. All right, it's all about the money. It's all about that money. All right, let's get the audio back. Here we go. Paul says Reg in the shower, lather, rinse, and repeat. Jason says 2 bathrooms. Denise is cleaning up on that YouTube money. Jason, I've been living here even before. I've been living here now for 4 years, actually. By the way, I do feel like that's the secret. If you are in a relationship, especially, a man and a woman, I really feel you should have separate bathrooms, by the way, because men are nasty. So honestly, yes, I'm sorry, I could never share a bathroom with the Hubs. We're so different, so different. He also hates the way that I have my bathroom organized. I hate the way he has his bathroom organized. You got to keep it separately, man. The worlds don't mix. They don't mix. They do not mix. I don't know how it'd be if we had to share. Ooh. All right, we're back on the show. We're down to 44 minutes. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Numb when Jasta says, women's bathrooms are worse. You see what I'm saying? We cannot coexist. We cannot coexist in bathrooms. I cannot coexist. This is my bathroom.
And Miz about to be in an extremely physical battle with the Mad Dragon.
No doubt about that. Miz was irate and bitter that Dragunov was given a crack at the United States champ.
All right, we got Uncle Donk here who says, big agree, D, wifey takes hours in the morning. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the timing, you would be rushed. Like, no, I think it's just better. If you have the opportunity, it avoids all drama, bathroom drama. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Lindsay who says, yep, I only have one bathroom and I'm forever nagging my O to clean. It's after himself. You see? You see?
I don't believe Dragunov believes that.
Well, I don't believe Dragunov believes that, but I didn't think about it that way until Miz put that out there in the ether. Now
Beati here says, is this the year Michael Cole wins the Royal Rumble? The boyhood dream has come true.
Experienced former world champion, The Miz, and maybe Mello has decided, you know what? A little help from The Miz here and there could certainly help extend.
Jihad says, we take all the hot water. Oh, women love hot water. Love it. Like, I will shower in boiling hot water and be like, ooh, nice.
Will be a part of the Royal.
Oh my gosh, Ilya Dragunov versus The Miz. Let's see what we get out of this.
Royal Rumble match.
I'm not really sure what we'll get out of this. We might see Ilya give The Miz the best match of his life, though. That is definitely a possibility here.
I did not even realize that the criminally undersold top-tier career of The Miz just keeps getting better and better. When are people going to give Miz
Legit King on YouTube? Get WBPN, Netflix, and that's how you watch early SmackDown.
Well, and I agree because The Miz, a former two-time WWE champion, 8 times an Intercontinental champion.
The Miz is like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Ilya's like, yeah, let's fucking go. Miz is like, what? Yeah, Miz, you're in with a real one now, man.
Shoulders would drop. For me, it was always Sheamus, because I knew he was going to beat their living daylights out of me. In this generation, Dragunov is starting to get that same reputation in the locker room.
We got G Money here. It says, any matchups you're looking forward to? Oh, but Brock, yeah, that would be interesting for sure. Honestly, I kind of want them to surprise me. I don't really have anything that I'm like dead set on. I want them to surprise me, make it unpredictable, tease some big moments. I would love any big moments that are teased with really anybody, honestly, as long as it's like the big key players.
Miz with a shoulder tackle to Dragunov.
Yeah, I'm impressed, Miz.
Miz, who once lasted over 45 minutes in a Royal Rumble match.
I think Ilya was like, I gotcha. Whoopsha.
3 or 4 times in a row.
Welcome to Ilya's ring, Miz.
Dragunov.
Jason says, I saw The Miz about a month ago filming something at Allegiance Stadium. Oh, nice. He's probably filming, obviously, something for WrestleMania. That's pretty cool. He seems like a nice guy.
I will tell you this, Ilya Dragunov is perhaps the most reckless in the locker room with his own body when it comes to the pursuit of victory. I've never seen anyone quite like this before.
Well, here's a man whose moniker is, let the pain entertain you.
Dude, what the hell are me and Santi going to talk about today? Oh my God. By the way, we got H Invincible says, I love you, Denise. Been watching on YouTube. Didn't know you were on Twitch. I know I need to promote it more, but I am on Twitch. I was doing a really good job of promoting like a few months ago. I got to get back on that. I mean, I'm on it, but like I haven't promoted as much. So we got Louis V who says, I got 3 little dudes. They nasty. Especially the little ones. Oh yeah, I bet.
A little practice out of the Royal Rumble tomorrow. That would have been an elimination.
All right, we're now on a break. Let's see. We'll be back in about a few seconds, and we'll still have the audio because I am in the UK.
The Miz is taking the best to Dragunov.
Oh, nice. H Invincible says I'm your 1,800 follower. Yes, thank you. Thank you, man. It's very cool of you.
You were all completely wrong. The Miz, impressive.
H Invincible says that a celebration above the chat. Woo!
Yeah, they use that one.
Love to see it. Love to see it. We got Hangover Bob who says I'm in Canada. We're just out here, world travelers. World travelers. World travelers.
Into it with our audience here in
okay, Henno. I will definitely call you Henno. We got TNX the Rogue here who says, I honestly want to see Royce Peace, Boba Fett. I don't know if Powerhouse Hobbs is going to be in the Rumble, by the way. I don't know why, but I don't expect him to be. The only reason is they had the WWE audiences are not really going to know who he is. They're going to be like, who is this guy? I feel like they first have to introduce Royce Keys, aka Powerhouse Hobbs. I feel like they first have to introduce him because I don't think people are really going to know who he is. I know us, like the hardcore audiences, we're going to know, but not everyone is like a hardcore audience.
Hasn't even broken sweat.
Thanks, dude.
He's completely dominating the man who everyone thought was going to eat Miz alive tonight.
Oh, nice. We got a WWE TNA Bama fan here who says, thanks to the person who gifted me a channel sub. Yes! Dude, we get so many awesome people that donate channel subscriptions. So I don't know who you might have gotten it from, but like, depending on when you got it, but we got a lot of people who donate subscriptions, and it's awesome because it brings in more viewers because you guys get a cool notification letting you know you're a member. And it's like, oh, nice, cool, nice. Very cool.
Just been too easy for the Miz.
We got Jason here who says, I agree about Hobbs. Royal Rumble will be star power driven. Exactly. That's how I feel too. I feel like you can introduce him a different way. That way people can get to know him. Like, look at Obafemi. Like Obafemi, who had a match against Cody Rhodes in a big show. Even him, like they've been playing a lot of little videos about him so that when he does come out at the Rumble, even more people know who Obafemi is because they've been seeing the little video vignettes that have been playing for him. Thank you, Jason.
Miz in control of Dragunov.
All right, we're back.
Got that arm slipped underneath the chin of Dragunov, trying to choke out the Mad Dragon.
Miz is on the offense right now, so
face is turning a shade of puce, kind of like a purple, but back in the fight. Apparently, maybe one last roll of the dice here from Dragunov.
And driving Miz into the turnbuckle to break the hold, but how's the damage been done?
Zero blood in the brain of the Mad Dragon.
All right, we got to get some energy going. Come on. We got to get some energy going. Everybody stand up and do some jumping jacks. Except me.
All out assault by Dragunov. And Miz with a nice back body drop.
So Dragunov there perhaps going for a
I mean, hopefully the 8-man is fun.
By this assault from the Miz.
That right there is vintage Miz. Into the cover, stacks up Dragunov and a kick out.
I feel like the crowd is really just waiting to pop for like all their favorite wrestlers' theme songs in the 8-man, and that's like literally it. You know? We got Liv here who says, Denise keeps the energy going. I try. But this match is testing my energy, honestly. Thank you, Rose Pierce. He says, fire shirt, Denise. Yeah, we got La Primera. La Primera. La Primera. La Primera.
Angry than he is.
Completely counteracting all the hard work that Miz had already done. That simply served to fire up Ilya.
Yeah, we got to figure out what the hell we're talking about with Santi, because there ain't shit. There ain't shit to talk about today. Oh my God.
And a all-out war is the last thing you want against Ilya Dragunov, but Miz fighting.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
He caught Miz on the air as he collapses in the corner.
It was that reflex-like bounce there from Ilya Dragunov, and when he has this look in his eye, he is next to unstoppable.
Un bezikba is what he says. That he's invincible. That he's infallible. And he's showing you why here against the Miz.
He's got a fanatical approach to combat. Nothing is off limits inside that ring.
Roman Reigns had an interesting quote.
I just made him mad. I told you.
That's the last thing you want to see when you chop.
Oh, this Roman Reigns is going to get people
he's gonna have to wear a shirt
talking with a recent interview he just did on the Pat McAfee show.
Runs into a boot by Miz.
Yeah, Miz, to be fair, giving it as good as he gets tonight. But it might be close to his breaking point here.
Nice standing switch by Miz. Dragunov through the ropes. Constantine special. Cover by the Mad Dragon.
Sorry, guys. I'm really locked in on what Roman Reigns said. I don't know how many of you guys have seen it, but I'm reading the quote because I haven't seen the video. But he's basically from my understanding here, he's talking about how like no one has really gotten over in the last 2 years.
Dragunov with a German suplex.
I almost want to like this might be like the big topic, honestly. But yeah, so he basically sends a message to the WWE roster saying, "Get over, kids." Basically saying like you can't complain about like the old guys taking up all the spots when the young guys haven't gotten over. But I also feel like that's a creative thing as well. And I think he mentioned something about creative in here where he said, but we have to be able to keep, he says, this is interesting. He says, and we're 2 years here now, and we haven't advanced. We haven't evolved. We have great leadership in Nick Khan. God bless him. What a businessman. He's a genius. But we have to be able to keep up with that creatively. That kind of feels like a little bit of a shot to Triple H, does it not? It kind of feels like it. I don't know if that's the way it was intended. Mind you, I'm reading it. I'm not hearing it. For how Roman said it, but reading it, that's what it sounds like.
Over the past 15 or so years, not quite enough.
So that's the vibe I'm getting. So we might have to this might be the topic today on our post show.
Broken down the body of Dragunov after the past couple of months of wars that he's
hey guys, we got an appearance. We got an appearance.
And Miz has got Dragunov in position for the skull crushing.
You know what? You sit here and take over for a second. Reg is gonna take over for 30 seconds.
And now
get out of the way. Move it.
How does it feel to be in the
welcome? Oh, this is where all the magic happens, they say. I never see on this side. Wow, I came in for a fucking Miz match. I am out of here. I didn't know that this was going on. You should have said out loud, Denise, there's a Miz match happening. Don't come in here. I wouldn't have came in here. And look what's going on. I can't believe it's everybody in here's fault. This is Denise's fault. This is Triple H's fault. Nick Khan, Roman. This is everybody's fault that I am watching this right now. I am offended. I am mad. I am angry. I am not happy. Now, what's up, y'all? What's going on out there? How's everybody doing today? How's the show, Denise? Yeah.
Dragunov is looking for a superplex.
Wow. Oh no, I'm too bright up here. You guys, I am sweating. It's 76 degrees in Downey. I'm ready to go back to Oakland. I don't even like it here. I don't like it here. It's hot.
Whatever gets
it's HOTTOGO out here. I cannot make it.
Torpedo Moscow.
Torpedo Moscow. Dude, this show, at least Dragunov is wrestling. Oh, yeah, do it to him. He didn't even hit Miz that hard. Come on, you guys.
The Mad Dragon with the win.
Look at my mustache is sweaty, you guys. Not supposed to be this close. I'm this close to the mic. This is how I talk on the mic. I'm a rapper, you guys. What's up, everybody? What's going on, the homie Clown? What's going on, Raphael Smith? What's going on, Future King? Can't believe you guys had me watch a Miz match. This is what happens when I show up for World Wrestling Entertainment Program. The Miz is on. Who you guys got winning the Royal Rumble? Let me get a few of those in the chat real quick. Let me see what y'all got. What y'all got? Let me know.
Well, I told you.
What y'all got? What's going on?
Exactly.
Oh, that looks good. I like how this little shot is shot.
I did it.
Is this where the homie Evil's supposed to go? Evil. He's gonna come out to that song, I think. This is cute.
Your tag team titles.
I'm not mad at this. This looks cute.
And I took.
Remember Jeff Cobb? He's still back there.
Away.
Bro, when's the last time you saw the MFTs?
I don't even know what that name is. How much Bitcoin is that worth? The MFTs. I got 3 MFTs. They're all exclusive. Like, what is this?
They're not
Kelsey Green for the women. That's a bold pick. Charles. Ron Killing, somebody said. Another bold pick. Roman's probably gonna win. I saw this little article, him talking shit, and that was I'm about to win this match and win that title article, I think, or whatever he was talking, whatever he was saying. That was crazy.
But the job is not.
Denise hates the MFTs. That's crazy. You hate the MFTs, Denise?
Going to win the Royal Rumble.
Your least favorite thing on SmackDown? What did they do?
WWE Championship back to this family.
Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, no, this is a good video right here. I like what's going on here. Somebody says Jericho. Listen, Jericho's my pick if he goes in. Now, who would Jericho wrestle? Like, where's he going to come into? I don't really understand what his place is going to be back in the WWE. I'm guessing with like The Miz and LA Knight, you know, on the terrible white boy side. AJ Styles, you guys, I'm gonna cry. This is my last thought before I run out of here. If AJ Styles' last match, if AJ Styles is in his last match in Saudi Arabia, I'm sick. Throw me out, kill me. I'm dead. What did we do? How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. But there's some, you know, you guys have been seeing those rumors and innuendo. Looks like I got boogers. It's sweat, you guys. Rumors and innuendo that AJ Styles trademarked Phenomenal and P1 or whatever. And like, what does that mean? Why would he trademark something if he's retiring? Like, I don't, it's interesting, you guys. I think as a, because I was just like, AJ seems pretty WWE, like WWE is his home. And like, I'm not mad at it. He's been there for 10 years. He carved a place here. But like, I thought he was going to be a lifer. I thought he was just going to be retire and be over. But he returns to TNA. I watched that TNA show last night, you guys, and AJ Styles would fucking never. He wouldn't waste his time. You see what happened when he was there last time? He wouldn't even get a match. Where's Bianca, you guys? Somebody said something about Bianca. She's still hurt. Like, what's going on? I'm sick. I don't understand it. The show's at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Y'all are some sick individuals. It's 11 a.m. right now. I can't believe this. But yeah, shout out to y'all. I think Denise has finished chewing her crackers, maybe. I can run out of here. I gotta go smoke some weed. Yeah. Nice knowing y'all. Love y'all.
Earlier tonight on SmackDown, we heard a defiant.
Denise isn't done chewing her crackers. Just kidding. AJ Styles, the ring general Gunther.
Year-long retirement tour.
That's pretty exciting. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Gunther taking on this role? Because like the John Cena stuff, I think hit pretty hard, but like I didn't know they were going to continue it. You know, I don't know what's going on here. All right, thank you guys. Nice knowing you. Peace.
World Championship opportunity at WrestleMania on the line.
Yeah, you got to cover some SmackDown. So funny. All right, everyone, we're back. Give me 1 second. Okay, Dee. Let's see what we got here. How was it with Righteous Reginald? I think I lost the fucking thing.
WWE Championship.
Oh no. Hold on 1 second. Oh no. Aw, man. I lost the little headphone thing. All right, now it all sounds kind of weird. But anyways, all right, I'm back. I got a nice little snack break while Reg took over, so that was fun. By the way, we got Uncle Don says Reg, he could sign short contract with TNA or AEW. AJ versus Joe, final match, fire. Can you imagine if we did see AJ Styles versus Joe another time? That would be like beyond freaking incredible, man. Incredible. Thank you so much, Uncle Don. All right, I made it in time, right, for the main event. Hold on 1 second, though. I'm looking for the damn thing. Hold on. I can't really hear without it. Hold on. Oh, no.
Logan Paul.
Oh, there it is.
Less than 24 hours from these four men stepping into the Royal Rumble match. We have a massive 8-man tag team match. The main event, Friday Night SmackDown.
All right, I can hear now. Okay, I couldn't hear it for a second, but I can finally hear now. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Tracy WV here who says, wow, Reg gave the MFTs more prop than you. He saw 10 seconds of the MFTs. If he covered the MFTs on a weekly basis the way that I do, Reg would not be saying the nice things that he is saying. He don't even know. He don't even know what we've been sitting through here. Thank you so much, Tracy. Alrighty, we're on a commercial break. We still got 34 minutes left of Raw. Let's see. SmackDown. My apologies. We got Ron Stobbs that says, what? I didn't know we had Friday afternoon SmackDown. Yeah, bro, they're in Saudi. So we had the early show today. So an early stream. I know everybody always forgets whenever we have the early shows But yeah, we had an early shows here today. So yeah, also BTW, while I'm here, I haven't had a chance to let you guys know. If you haven't already, so I have a brand new sponsor. That is my bookie. I posted it on Twitter. So if you guys want to be able to click on the link and see what I'm talking about. I posted it, I retweeted it right now. But if you guys want to place your bets on basically what you're seeing with the Royal Rumble, if you want to predict who the winner is, maybe make some cash on it for both the men's or the women's Rumble, head on over to mybookie.ag, or you can click on the link that I posted on Twitter and use the promo code Denise. That's the most important part. If you use my promo code, you do get like your first bet covered up to like $500. So it's a really, really cool thing that my bookie is doing. So I'm very excited to be partnering with them for this whole month. So the more signups we get, the more chances that they will continue sponsoring me. So even if you just want to help a girl out and make sure that the sponsor stays, go and sign up, guys. And if you do sign up, let me know. Send me a screenshot of you signing up. I'll retweet you guys. If you do sign up, I will retweet you. You can tag my bookie, tag me, just so that they know that I'm promoting it, that they know that people are checking out the website. Again, it's mybookie.ag. And all you have to do is put the promo code Denise so that they know that I'm the one who sent you, and you can cash in your predictions on mybookie.ag. Alrighty, so thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to shout them out as well. I'm very excited to have them on as a sponsor for the month. So hopefully they stick around a little longer. We'll see. All right, we're back on the commercial break here. Oh, it's another Obafemi video here. He will be at the Rumble, as we all pretty much already expected. I'm really hoping he does have like the most eliminations, by the way. That's what I'm really, really hoping for.
Rumble debut tomorrow. Meanwhile, we are set for our main event, an 8-man tag team.
And another Jey Uso entrance, too. We've had so many Jey Uso entrances. Oh, my God. Like, so many. You know what? I'm going to switch this up for today. Hold on 1 second, everyone. I'm going to switch this out. Having trouble hearing, so give me 1 second. Oh, that changes the game, man. Holy damn, I hear so differently now. Yo, hey. Oh my God, I can hear everything. All right, the game has been changed. There we go, look at that. Wow, I can hear the crowd now. I couldn't hear the crowd before. And I'm so stupid because my, wow, everyone sounds so loud. My husband got me these for Christmas, and I haven't used them. I haven't used them at all. So I was like, why am I not using these? I should definitely use these. Yeah, we got a Melissa Cabello here who says, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So funny. They talk to me. Lord Tone says, heck those headphones, Denise. I know. Well, the last ones were Beats, yeah. Oh my gosh, those fans are losing their minds for Randy. Cutest says, can you hear the voices now, Denise? No, I'm being serious. I couldn't hear that. Like, there's been times where I've been doing the streams and I have to like try to hear the audio because I couldn't hear shit on my beats anymore. Like they were so old. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Jose Lopez says the voices call out to us. So the Pickle says the arena's suddenly fuller. I told you guys, they come and they go, dude. Like they're only there for the famous people. They're not there for the whole show. Like they literally just go to see the big stars. We got Louder Than Your Face who says the seating design is great, but with those little lights, it looks empty at times. It was empty at times. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I was seeing all of those little white squares. I'm like, what? Now I'm not seeing them white little squares no more. Deadman says, Denise out here like the Verizon guy. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? These are nice, right? Look at that. Look, they look smooth. This is my first time using them, as you can tell. Like, as you can tell, this was my first time using them. So funny. At least the buildings look really nice in the back. Yeah, man. So I'm thinking today's post show with Santi is probably going to be a mini one. Maybe like a quick little Royal Rumble preview kind of deal. We'll talk about Roman and the interview that he did with the interview that he did today, and I'm going to see what else there is.
And their tag team partner making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds,
Sami Zayn. Jason says Jay's entrance, Randy's entrance. You could have done all your ads for the day in one block. Honestly, I really could have. I really, really could have.
And why wait? Why wait?
All right, here we go. This match is finally starting. All right, here we go. Let's do this. What do we get out of this?
They're attacking Jey Uso. They are attacking Randy Orton and Sami Zayn. A 4-on-3 advantage until now. Because here comes the American Nightmare.
I almost forgot Cody wasn't out there. I was like thinking to myself, I was like, isn't someone missing? Someone's theme song didn't hit. Who is it? Adrenaline in my soul.
Good luck, Ryan Tran.
That's the rest. I'm like, I stopped right there. Literally stopped right there. T5 to Great says, will the Saudi Prince finally get to see Yokozuna, Ultimate Warrior, and Roddy Piper at the Rumble? He could wish on his little stars, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Randy Orton, Sami Zayn.
We got the dead man here. It says, I have the noise canceling Beats earbuds I got for Christmas. I can't, says I can't hear shit around me when them, and I realize I talk louder. Yeah, me too. I can't hear nothing. Like if someone were calling me right now, I wouldn't hear squat. That's why usually I do this, where I have like one in and one out so that I can hear if anyone is calling my name or if my house is on fire or something crazy like that. Then I would be able to hear what's going on.
This place has been electric all night.
We got a hangover. Bob who says WWE just saved $30,000 in pyrotechnics for skipping Cody's entrance.
Look at this.
Tony here says SmackDown was shit. It really was not. Like, there's not that much that happened on this show, guys. Like, legit. I almost feel like telling Santi he's in charge of hosting this show today. Have him come up with some ideas for conversation.
Now the regroups. They started things. Had the upper hand for a moment.
We got a Dia here says DJ Denise for reals.
With there clearly did not quite play out as he intended. That 4-on-3 attack has now turned into 4-on-4. Some order established by this official before we officially get a back.
Well, the match hasn't even started.
Hot RKO chance too right now.
Good luck keeping this one under control.
Hey, what's up? We got where'd you go? We got Andrea Price in the building. What's up, Andrea?
Finally, the bell rings and we're underway. Sami Zayn, the #1 contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, facing off with a man that Paul Heyman.
All right, let's see what we get.
The pressure. Austin Theory.
Austin Theory, nothing much of newness I feel has happened with Austin Theory. I feel like things started off pretty hot for him. Now he's just there, but it's fine. It's fine. Like, I hope he gets some good eliminations at the Rumble too, because that's important for somebody like Austin Theory, who's still building himself up as a person on the group.
He's 0-11 against the man he faces, Drew McIntyre.
Yes, he is, but as he mentioned, he is on.
You got Tony Barrage just says Denise is dropping the beats. Let's go.
Saudi Arabia. Is that going to be enough to put Sami Zayn over the line?
We got Lupita Rodriguez. Hey, Lupita. She says, what are you most excited for the Royal Rumble tomorrow? Honestly, I'm really excited for the Women's Rumble. I always obviously love the women because the women are money. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to their Rumble just to see like all of those girls, see who ends up making it after all into the Rumble. That's the one that we really don't know who's gonna win, right? I think there are more options for women to win the Rumble this year than there are men. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, who's it going to be? And that's why I'm really looking forward to the Women's Rumble. And then, of course, the Men's Rumble would be close second. We got Isaiah in the building. He says, I can't sleep. I put on the WWE show, work overtime. Hey, get some rest, man. I hate when they say to count sheep, by the way, when you're tired and you're sleepy. That thing never works. I've tried that, never ever works to count sheep. Also, shout out to IVBBF, says women's wrestling forever. They're killing it. We got the real positive guy who says Bianca or Liv for me. I got them as my final two, so I'm feeling what you're putting out. All right, we're back in 2 seconds.
Yeet. Man tag team matchup. Jey Uso right now in control of Braun Breaker of the division. Tag made. Here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody has to win the Rumble, Wade. He will not get a rematch for the WWE title unless he can win the Rumble and then choose to face the champion at WrestleMania.
Cody, the biggest star in the industry, just looks incomplete without the gold right now.
Sami Zayn looking to win his first ever.
We got Leo Poroy here says that Denise, buy or sell the MFTs or Dark State.
To win the big one, I
think I would.
Form goes out of the window at the Royal Rumble. Who's going to get hot at the right time? Just like Jey
I would
Uso
probably
did
buy
to
the
everyone's
MFTs and
surprise
sell
last
Dark
year.
State. Probably. We got Tracy here. Thank you, Tracy. She says, who was the last heel to win the Rumble? Even Brock was face adjacent in 2022. I have to say, whoever wins this year, I won't be excited. I don't know. Someone with a better memory can probably point that out. Oh, shit. Nice. Brian just took the lights out of Cody Rhodes. But, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anybody that I would be, like, upset about if they won. I don't think I'd want to see Brock win. I think we're in year 2026. We got to have some more of a current like new faces, new talent. And I don't want to be surprised either with like someone lame. Like, I hate to say this, but like I don't know. Like, even if Austin Theory, like let's say Austin Theory won the Rumble, I'd be like, oh no. Like, I don't think I'd want Austin Theory to win the Rumble.
The aforementioned Reed.
Like, out of these guys, I wouldn't want to see Logan Paul win the Rumble either. I wouldn't want that. Obviously not Jay again either, since we just did that last year. No, I don't want to see no repeats either. No recent repeats either, for sure. Who else would I not be okay with winning? And like, obviously anybody who's not believable, like anybody that's low. If you're lower on the card than Austin Theory, then I'm definitely not going to be rooting for you in the Rumble. So yeah, so I think that's what I got right now. That's what I got. Thank you, Tracy. But other than that, everybody else, I guess, is fine. Oh yeah, I don't want to see Cody win again. That's another one. I wouldn't want to see Cody win again. Been there, done that many times. Like even the crowd today was like, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
So cocky now, he's just efficient. He's business-like, he's locked in.
He told me, Wade, that he almost lost it all, and he realized that.
Jonathan says Otis. I wouldn't want to see Otis win either. Sorry. I'm a fan of Otis, but I would not take that seriously at all.
So he lined himself with the best in Paul Heyman.
He's already had a great career, former US champ, former Mr. Money in the Bank. He even beat John Cena at WrestleMania one year, but he seemed to stall. And when you do that, you go to the experts. And when you think of experts in this industry, the first name you think of is probably Paul Heyman, even if you don't like the guy.
Big Bronson Reed as Logan Paul makes the tag. Paul Heyman has made it very clear that he believes every single one of these men in the division will be future WrestleMania.
Mr. Rosso says saying you don't care who wins as long as it isn't 95% of the roster is hilarious. Well, yeah, I mean, you're honestly going to be excited if you get like a random ass person on the roster winning. You're not going to be excited. Don't lie to me and tell me you're going to be excited. If The Miz won, would you be excited? If Austin Theory won, would you be excited? If Otis won, would you be excited? If Solo Sikoa won, would you be excited? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Gotta be like at least someone with a little bit of stock. A little bit of something going on.
Arguing with you on that one, the former Intercontinental Champion.
Joseph Oza says, so unlike Dumb and Dumber, you're saying there's a chance. So funny.
He's got to be considered one of the favorites, does Braun Breaker, not just based on his athletic ability or what he's accomplished, but the fact that the three members of the division say they're going to help him win.
Yeah, you're doubting aside, let's say in theory, the Vision Tag Team work together. Those four get in the ring at the same time. They will just clean house all the
Big Guy Leo Poro says, agreed. I don't want another surprise winner like when Del Rio won it.
And again, Cody just overwhelmed.
Future King says Trick Williams. I would be shocked if it was Trick Williams. Like, shocked in a good way, actually. If Trick Williams won, I would be so happy for him. I would be like, oh shit, they're going all the way with Trick. I would be like genuinely surprised, but like in a good way though. Good surprise.
Led by the Oracle.
Your boy says, whoa, a theory not higher than Solo. Aloha, shaking my head, Queen D.
Simply didn't work. Well, what does
I'm not really like, well, right now I would say that they feel too different to me. They feel very, very different to me. Can't even really, it's like comparing apples and oranges.
Theory, the man Paul Heyman dubbed the pressure, putting the pressure on Cody Rhodes. Cody can ill afford a beatdown like this. He can ill afford.
We got Jonathan here says Trick Carmelo final two. No, no, I don't think so. Maybe they'll have. I think they'll have like a tease in the Rumble, like have a moment with each other. But I don't think they'd be the final two. There's no way.
He tries to lead from the front every single night. You just can't do that. You gotta be selfish at times.
You got James Evan here says, Oba, I'd be surprised if he won in a good way. Yeah, same. I'd be surprised too, but in a good way. Yeah.
By Rhodes.
We got Paul here says Santino Marella wins the men's. Santino Marella wins the men's. Santina Marella wins the women, bruh. I'd blow my brains out. Literally.
Wants to lead the locker room.
Oh, see, Lewis says, what about if it was El Grande Americano? I'd be like, bruh, get out of here. I would be so mad. I wouldn't want to see that. Bless his heart. I like Ludwig. I expect big things for him, but not with the El Grande fucking Americano gimmick winning the fucking Rumble. I would be like, all right, guys, I'm done. Good luck for the rest of you guys. I'm out. Peace.
Other men have done that. Shawn Michaels and Stone.
Oh my gosh, everybody's texting me today.
If Rhodes can win a third tomorrow night, he joins
the
only men to ever win 3 Rumble matches.
Man, it's a busy day today. All right, we're back in 20 seconds. You still got 14 minutes left on this show.
God for that, everyone. Pop the champagne.
Mr. Raza says, depending on which Grande it's Gable, I think people would pop. No, I don't think Chad Gable should win the Rumble either. Even if he was as a Grande Americano, I prefer Ludwig as Grande Americano. I don't want Chad Gable as Grande Americano anymore. But yeah, it would be fun if Chad Gable came out and threw Grande Americano out. Now that would be fun. But that would be like a cute little story within the Rumble, but not the Rumble winner. Be crazy. WB TNA Bama Fama here says, AKA fuck this shit, I'm out. Literally. I mean, look at how mad there were people, how mad they were about Jey Uso winning last year. And Jey Uso at least is somebody that was popular, and people were pissed. And mind you, he was at least popular. So can you imagine if someone that isn't at least somewhat popular wins?
Cody Rhodes sidesteps Logan Paul. And now
I'm scared that they're going to do like Logan Paul, something crazy like that. I would be so bummed out if they do that. I'll be like, oh, no.
Creates space. Can he get to the corner? Tag now to Austin Theory. And again, this relentless attack by the Vision as Cody moves out of harm's way.
Cody can't be physically quick right now, but he is mentally sharper than the rest. That's what's taken him to the top. Although Ozilla does not care about that.
Yeah, Bronson Reed blasting Sammy and Jay. And there's the set time to Cody. But Cody rolls out of harm's way, and he's got a chance.
This is true, by the way. Mr. Roselle says people will be pissed no matter who wins. Yeah, but there's a difference between 50% of the audience pissed, 60%, 20%, and then 80%, 90%, 100%. There's a difference. Nice. Damn. Look how different the crowd sounds when Randy's in there.
Yeah, he wants number 15, and he might get that opportunity if he wins tomorrow.
Like, for example, if Roman Reigns wins the Rumble, maybe 10, 20% of the audience might be upset. Maybe less than that. I don't know. But, like, he's not somebody that people are going to be like, oh, my God, I'm so furious that Roman Reigns won. But, you know, there will be a group, but I don't think it'd be the majority.
Logan Paul, though, blindsiding Orton.
By the way, we got Andrew Brown. Hey, what's up, Andrew? He says, how would you feel about Cody becoming a Tsuruta-style heel, insecure about his spot when some upstart beats him? Oh, you mean like being basically like jealous of someone who's like younger and better? I don't know that really suits Cody as for like the heel reasonings for him. I'm trying to think of who that would work with, actually. Because here's the thing, here's the thing, there's nobody that is, I would even, no, because I don't think there's even anybody that is young, hot babyface, maybe besides like some other people, but they're not there yet at Cody's level, that would even be near that to even pose a threat to Cody like that, like a legitimate threat. Yes, we have some young popular ones like Javon Evans, but he's not there yet. Trick Williams is a heel. Ooh, nice. So I can't even think of like that happening just yet for Cody. I don't know how I imagine Cody as a heel, but I don't know that that's the layer that I picture for his story. But I think that could work with somebody else. I'm just trying to think of who that could work out with. Sort of hating the young up-and-comer. Oh, there's Drew. I can see Drew hating the young up-and-comers. You know, I can maybe see Drew being that. That's a good question. Thank you so much, Andrew Brown, for the super chat too and the suggestion.
Drew here to send a major message, just like he did at Saturday night's main event.
Now Corian says, I hate that Logan winning the Rumble every year is more possible. Yeah, and they would do something like that because, oh look, there's our boy. Jacob Fatu. If Jacob Fatu were to win, I'd be like, oh shit. I'd be so happy if Fatu won.
Oh, from behind.
I would be like, all right, guys, lock in. Room. That's how I would feel.
Back last summer. McIntyre still
Took his
denies
ass
that.
out.
What he can't deny is that he also
You know what
main event this week.
Cody Rhodes, who obviously.
But yeah, I would be happy if 2-1, but I don't know if WWE is going that direction.
They had a brawl last week on Saturday night.
I mean, they're clearly see a lot in him though because of how they've been booking him as of late.
Now carnage ensuing at the very top of the card.
Tracy says, what if it was Jacob and Braun 1 and 2? Ooh! Can you imagine the intensity in that, Tracy? We'd all be like, oh! I don't know. There'd be a lot of energy in there. And then number 3, Ilya, forget it. They'd power the whole world with that energy.
By Sami Zayn.
Martin Fifth says, how would you feel if Powerhouse Hobbs made his debut at the Rumble? I'd be a little bit nervous because I know he wouldn't get that crazy reaction because a lot of people don't know him. But if he went out there and had like a great showing, then that would be like instant main roster guys someone to pay attention to. So there is the moment of maybe people wouldn't know. Sammy, don't touch the belt. Sammy, you know what it means when you touch the belt. Sammy, do not touch the belt. Sammy, don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. Oh, but Cody touched it too. Cody touched it too.
Who wants the title?
Cody touched it too.
And Braun Breaker.
And Braun Breaker took them both out. Huh. That's the sign of the times of what is happening for, was that like should we take that as a Royal Rumble prediction, seeing Braun be the one to take out both Cody and Sammy? Does that mean anything? Does it mean anything? I don't know. Anyway, so yes, D. Martin, to answer your question, I think you would have to go in there and really make it explosive. Like, I'm here, bitches. Like, I've arrived. Pay attention to me kind of vibes. But I do think that there wouldn't be that initial pop because I don't think that they would really know who he is unless you're like deep in the trenches, like deep in the trenches. Thank you, D. Martin Fifth. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We are going to wait for Santi to get in here. And as soon as Santi gets in here, we will, get everything going. But we do got a couple of ads here. I do want to take a second to promote. As you guys know, right now I have a brand new sponsor with my bookie, and let me bring up the graphic here a second. So give me a second here to promote, guys. So mybookie.ag are sponsoring me for this month and this month only. The more signups we get, the more opportunity that they will stick around and support this channel. So if you guys do sign up, make sure that you use the promo code Denise so that they know that you came from my stream. So hear me out here. The Royal Rumble always comes down to one question. Who wins? If you think you know the answer, you should get paid. That's why I'm betting it at my bookie, and I'm legitimately am, by the way. You can bet the winner of both Rumbles right now, men's and women, straight up. One pick, one winner, one ticket to WrestleMania. And it all lives in one place. WWE, football, and the casino under a single account. No app, no bouncing around. You log in and you're ready. If you're new, go to mybookie.ag, use the code Denise, and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your bet back bonus token and run it back. With the Super Bowl right around the corner, it's the same deal. Big game, big opportunities to turn bets into bankrolls. That's why I ride with MyBookie. Bettors win together. Again, that is mybookie.ag with the promo code Denise. And if any of you guys do sign up, send me a screenshot, tag me on Twitter, tag MyBookie. I will definitely retweet you guys and give you some love for doing that. So thank you in advance. Also, we got one more for you in here, everybody. One more. Blue Chew, fellas, you already know what time it is. It's time to level up, and Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level championship belts, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation form, the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're taking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping. to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. Next time she sends you a "you up" text, answer with a picture of Blue Chew. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. And of course, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code Denise. That's promo code Denise. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Alrighty, everyone. So now we're just waiting for Santi. As soon as Santi gets here, we'll go ahead and get this podcast going here. Today's going to be an interesting one, considering that SmackDown really didn't give a shit. So it'll kind of be like we'll have a bunch of different things to touch on, because I really want to talk about Roman Reigns' interview that he did with Pat McAfee. I've only gotten to read the quotes, but from what I've read so far, though, that's enough to get me going like, hey, what is happening over here? So that's going to be one of the first things we get into. And then, kind of highlight a little bit of SmackDown and what we thought about the show and things of that nature. So we'll be getting all of that going. And then, of course, a little Royal Rumble 2026 preview, since we are just, at this point, like 24 hours away from the Rumble. Actually less, 23 hours away from the Rumble beginning. So we got a lot. Fun Funny says, hard-ons and gambling. Let's go. Exactly. We also got Anthony Heinzman, who's here with us right now. Thank you so much for being here. By the way, we got the boy 87 who sends in a super chat. Thank you so much, the boy. He says, appreciate the SmackDown stream and post-show review. Denise, have a good day and rest of your weekend. Thank you, the boy. Yeah, this is going to be a busy weekend, guys. After this, I got the post-show. After the post-show, I think I'm going to drop an interview today. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I drop an interview today? What do we think? Should I drop one? Like, should I do like a tease or something about the interview that I'm dropping? Because I might drop it at 3:00 Pacific Standard Time now that I think about it. Because I have one that I've been waiting to drop, and I could finally drop it, and it's a good one, I think. I shot it actually about a month ago, but I wasn't able to drop it because I had to wait until the 2K26 announcement was made. And now that 2K26 announcement is out there, I am clear and ready to go to drop that interview. So I don't know. Should I throw some hints out? Maybe if somebody asks me before Santi gets here, maybe we can do like that question game where people ask like, is it a human? Yes or no? Yes. You ask questions to try to guess the guest, and see if you guys can figure it out. And if anybody figures it out, I'll give you a little wink. A little wink. Oh wait, never mind. Santi's here. Damn it, Santi, you just ruined the fun. How are you?
I'm good. What did I do?
I was about to, you know what? Actually, I was about to, wait, what happened? Did I scare you?
No, somebody in my chat sent a fucking screamer for $5. It's the loudest thing that it like destroyed my ears. I normally have that off and I didn't turn it off.
Oh, okay. No worries. I was like, what happened? Are you okay?
I'm not, but now I'm okay.
No, it's because I was telling everybody, because I'm about to, after we're done with this show, I'm going to drop an interview, and we were about, because I didn't know how long you were going to take, so we were about to do a, can you guess the interview, the person that I'm going to interview? So I was going to ask people to give me like questions. So Santi, how about this? I'm going to give you, have you ever played that game where like 20 questions where you ask questions and you try to figure out the person?
Oh, Denise, I started my wrestling content creation career with something called Guess the Wrestler. That's basically what we're
there
doing
you go.
here.
Yeah, okay. So how about this? Ask me, let's see if you can figure it out in 3 or 5 questions? And if you can figure out the person that the interview I'm dropping, then yay. All right, go for it. Ask me a question.
Are they actively wrestling right now?
Yes.
Are they active in the WWE?
Yes.
Are they active on the main roster?
Yes.
Are they active on Raw?
Yes.
Okay. Are they holding a championship as of the making of this?
Yes.
Okay. Are they holding a tag team title?
No. Oh. It was 5 questions, Santi.
Oh, I thought it was 20 questions. I thought it was 20 questions.
We don't have time for 20
questions. You said let's play 20 questions. Am I crazy for expecting I get 20 fucking questions and 20 questions?
I said let's play. I said, do you know the game 20 questions?
All right, okay.
Because I was trying to like to get you to know the game, but I gave you 5 questions. So guess the superstar.
All right, now I gotta guess. Holding a title actively right now on Monday Night Raw. I'll go with Stephanie Vaquer.
No, you're wrong.
Damn it.
I'll give you 2 more guesses.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have the clout to get Becky Lynch? I've
had Becky Lynch in the past, but
right now with her championship,
you got to give her as an official name.
I'll go with. I can't ask more questions. That's the thing.
No, you're out.
All right, give me Rhea Ripley.
Nope, not Rhea. You got 1 more.
I'll go with the other one. I'll go with Io.
Kabam! Santi figured it out. I would drop an Io interview at the end afterwards later on here on the channel so you guys can check it out. Very excited. I shot this about a month ago, Santi. So it was before they won the tag titles. It was before all of this, but it was basically because it was before 2K26, so she's promoting 2K26 and talking about stuff like that. So I couldn't put out the interview until they dropped all of the announcements for 2K. So now I can drop the interview. So yay, Io interview incoming very, very soon. All righty, Santi. Cool. I'm actually glad we played this game because I don't know if you saw my message, but I hit you up and I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell we're going to get from this SmackDown because this was really just hey, we're going to throw out all of our wrestlers out there. Everyone's going to sing the songs and 30 minutes of the show will go by just like that. We had a couple of matches, some that were kind of like, I don't know how many people were so crazy about Ilya versus The Miz and things like that. But Santi, how'd you feel overall about this SmackDown? And were there any top highlights that actually hit for you?
I mean, like in terms of needle mover, there really wasn't much. I think they're very much in just waiting stands for the Royal Rumble, right? And there's not really much that they can further. Don't get me wrong. I thought that it had some stuff to love, like Rey Fenix versus Carmelo Hayes was an absolutely stellar match. But yeah, for the most part, like the biggest talking points of the show are just, hey, tune in tomorrow, right? Like with that first opening, like 30-minute segment. Did it get me more excited for the Rumble? Sure. Just kind of reminded me of like what star power is there, all of the different interactions that can happen. It was the same thing with the main event. All it did was just, hey, tune in tomorrow. All of this stuff that we're giving you a tease for, we're really going to play it off at the Royal Rumble. So this is one of those episodes where it very much is just a precursor to the Royal Rumble, where WWE holds their cards a lot to their chest. And they tend to do that a lot with Saudi shows, specifically when they have a SmackDown followed by a PLE. So I'm kind of used to this formula. There's nothing really that stood out like tremendously. Funny enough, the only storyline that really got advanced, you know which one it was? Fraxium versus Johnny Gargano. Axiom got his mask back. That's really the only storyline that got its next step forward, right? But because aside from that, it really was a lot of standing still, waiting to the Royal Rumble. But I'm ultimately like not surprised that was the case.
Yeah, no, same for me. And when you mentioned that storyline, and it's funny because that's a storyline that I'm not even super hot for. Like, I don't really care about the mask thing that they're doing with Johnny Gargano and Axiom. Like, this is not really, I think right now, I think my biggest issue with this storyline is that for such a long time, they've made it so like dorky to the point where I'm like, this is not really something that I take seriously on the show. I hate to say it, but unless you're like doing like a funny comedic thing, then it'll work for me. But if not, I'm more of like the serious storyline kind of person that's what I move and groove for. I think for me, honestly, the true highlights of the show, at least for me, was I like the backstage attack with Jordan and Jade Cargill, which by the way, they still haven't added that match to Rumble, have they?
No, because that's another frustrating thing. Last week, you thought that they were going to add the match. They've been building up to a match between them, and then instead of Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace getting announced, they just take the time to tell us that Jordan Grace is going to be in the Rumble. I thought that was bizarre. Like, at least the whole storyline with Raquel and Stephanie led to a scheduled world championship match. I just think it's weird that they spent all this time building up and hyping up to Jade Cargill versus Jordan Grace, only for the big payoff of that to be Jordan Grace is in the Rumble. I didn't love that. And yeah, that match has not been announced, and I don't know that, like, I don't see Jordan Grace winning the Rumble personally. I think it will just it could be like an Elimination Chamber match, an impromptu random SmackDown type of match. But yeah, no, that like I said, this SmackDown, the only needle it moved forward was Fraxium in the mask.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at, like, obviously we only got 4 matches on the Royal Rumble card, which is fine because a lot of these are going to take a lot of time. Like, I can't imagine that Drew and Sammy is going to be like 15 minutes. No, like, they got to do a little bit more than that. AJ Styles and Gunther, I'm looking at that being like, that could be like 30-minute match, right? So you do got some matches that can have a lot of length and time, but I do think if you wanted to squeeze in a nice little 10-minute match with Jade and Jordan, you could probably squeeze that in there, considering the fact that we haven't really seen Jade defend that women's championship. So for me, I look at that thinking, I thought they were going to do it there. I even thought they might have added it to Saturday night's main event. Everything that I've thought so far has not concluded. So now I'm thinking that you're probably right, that this is probably going to go all the way until Elimination Chamber. And that's probably where we'll see that happen. But that to me was a highlight. I actually did enjoy a little bit of what we saw with the women's tag team matchup. I did like that. That was a fun little matchup there. I thought there was I'm curious your thoughts on Charlotte and Alexa, because it seems like they're trying to let us know that, hey, they're not totally on the same page here. We were getting cheers for Alexa and boos for Charlotte, but part of me kind of feels like Alexa is a little bit more irritated of Charlotte than Charlotte is of Alexa.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not even just an Alexa and Charlotte thing. I think that the big narrative of this Royal Rumble, considering, like, I don't think I'm exaggerating, I think more than half the field are part of the women's tag team division. I think we could probably like break it down. I think more than half of the women's Rumble is in the women's tag team division. I think the big overarching narrative of the Rumble is going to be every teammate trying to eliminate their teammate and having an implosion within the Rumble itself. And Charlexa is going to be one of those storylines that gets told in the Rumble in terms of them trying to eliminate each other. I think it's a fun narrative, but it is a narrative that I think they're going to do for literally everybody in the Women's Rumble. Everybody in the Women's Rumble has somebody they could break up with.
Yeah,
it's like
literally.
A couples retreat. It's like a couples retreat, the Women's Rumble.
Let's see who actually makes it out and is still a couple by the end.
What's that Netflix show where they test couples? Isn't it not Love is Blind?
No,
it's,
no, I don't watch that.
No, there's another one where they like send couples to like camps with other single people that are trying to like break them up. Ooh, drama. Maybe it's not Love Island. You guys gotta. This is really important. Keep talking, Denise. I will remember what the show is.
I was going to say, look, I'm going to be real with you.
Temptation Island. Temptation Island.
Oh, that makes sense because the temptation is there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hey. Oh, hell no. See, I don't watch any of these shows. Like, I'm not in the demo for that. So I wouldn't even tell you. Wait, you actually watch this, Santi? You watch Temptation Island?
By proxy. My fiance is obsessed with all of these shows.
I'm
caught up on all of them.
You're like, oh yeah, I just watch it because she watches it. Bullshit.
Hey,
son.
you know what? Sometimes they're good. Like
the
Secret Life of Mormon Wives. It's a fucking stellar show.
Yeah. Oh damn. Okay. See. All right. I kind of like those shows. I used to watch one about like Amish families and how they used to live. I think it was called like the Amish Life or something. I did watch that one. So that one's Denise, probably the last one I watched.
I understand that there's not much to talk about in this show. That's why we're derailing, but we're coping here. You know I'm going to bring this up.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm bringing it up right now. I have been
not.
proven right. Your ridiculous argument that it's pronounced Natalia has been proven wrong by Natalia herself. in a promo where she said clear as day, and I quote, as God is my witness, Natalya. I tried to tell you, now you look like a buffoon, a fool.
Okay, you know what?
That's why she took me off the A show Monday Night Raw and said, now you're going to the B show Friday Night SmackDown because I proved her wrong. That's right. That's right. I got fired for Monday Night Raw because I was right about Natalya.
See, this is what I mean, man. You know what? You can't. No. Okay, first of all, Santi, you know what? How about this? I'll give you this one. You want to know why? Because I feel bad for you. You lost the freaking World Series bet. And I know you lost something else. I can't even think about what it was. And you had to come in here wearing an I Love LA shirt. So how about this? For the sake of your mental sanity, so that I hope that you can move forward and look at yourself in the mirror every day, I'm going to give you this one, okay? I feel bad.
You didn't give it to me. Natalya gave it to me. I just want to clarify. Natalya gave it to me.
All right, fine. Look, I'm practicing now, by the way. Look, Natalya.
There you go.
Natalya.
There you go.
See, I can't. It's a struggle, by the way. It's a struggle for me, okay?
Oh, I can't imagine you having to say Natalya is going to play golf. Imagine you trying to say that.
Natalya is going to go play golf. Did I get it?
Is going to go play golf.
Natalya is going to go play golf.
This is what happens when nothing happens on SmackDown, folks.
Nothing happened on SmackDown. By the way, Santi, I did send you an article. I don't know if you got the chance to kind of read through it. But basically right now, I do want to bring up, and we're going to get to it. I'll give you a chance to kind of brief it for a second if you haven't seen it. But Roman Reigns did an interview today with Pat McAfee where he had some things that he said. And I'm going to read some of what Roman Reigns said in just a second. But I'm curious to get people's thoughts on it because I felt like there was quite a bit in there. But we'll get to that. I'm first going to go ahead and pull up some super chats. Let's see, what do we got here? We got, let's see. We got Cool Fool here that says that it was just tweeted that Boots was tweeted that Roman Reigns' contract is set to expire May 2026. It made it sound like he may test the market. So, I think we already knew this, by the way, Cool Fool. When last year's WrestleMania, this was basically put out there. Roman Reigns had discussed his contract stuff last year. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember having discussed this. Thank you, Cool Fool. We got Nothing Happens 96 here. It says, Gunther is in a lose-lose situation. If he wins, he has no plans for Mania, but if he loses, he will lose so much credibility. Here's the thing. I don't think he's in a lose-lose situation per se, because even though right now there's no direct plans for him at WrestleMania, we don't know that. Something massive could happen at the Royal Rumble to link us and try to figure out what may be going down at WrestleMania. So, Santi, do you also see this as a lose-lose situation for Gunther, or do you think that's kind of impossible as to where we're at right now?
Well, I don't think it's a lose-lose. I think it all really is dependent on what WWE can do as to like the what's next. The problem is that when you retire Goldberg and then you retire Cena and then you retire AJ, there's not many things left to do that are actually pushing Gunther forward. Almost everything else is either a pivot sideways or a pivot down the card. The only things I can think of that it's like, okay, yeah, all right, we've built Gunther here, let's take the next step, is either a world championship match at WrestleMania, which I don't see happening, or Brock Lesnar. What else? Literally,
that's
I think
the
it's
one
literally
everyone's
those two.
throwing out too. Yeah,
it's literally those two, and that I do think is the catch-22 with Gunther's character and where they're taking him. Eventually, you can't keep going up. Eventually, you hit a ceiling. Eventually, you gotta go down. But the thing is when there's the famous saying, right? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The more they continue to build Gunther as this like destroyer of worlds in WWE, if he continues to do crazy feat after crazy feat after crazy feat, there will come a point where he'll run into a storyline where even if he wins, the feat isn't that crazy. And when it's not that crazy, when it doesn't really match the feat before, we might be looking at a trajectory down for Gunther.
See, and that's the why I keep saying he shouldn't be retiring freaking everybody. Now, I know they're giving him this name of the career killer that's been trademarked. I'm sorry, but like you said, that's a really good point. You keep going up, you got to come down at some point. The harder the fall that it's going to be. And that to me that's why I'm kind of opposed to Gunther getting so many of these retirements, because it's just all too much for one person. And you can't, when if you're investing that much in Gunther, then you really got to continue the investment at WrestleMania. You can't have the guy that retired John Cena and AJ Styles within like 2 months of each other not have something major happening at WrestleMania. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, because it's got to be worth it, man. It's got to be worth it. Thank you, Nothing Happens 96. We got Sleaze Boy here says, my Nostradamus eyes say that Drew is going to win, with the stipulation being that Sammy could never challenge for the titles anymore. Royal Rumble winner is going to be Al Generico, to which he will challenge and beat Drew at WrestleMania. All right, that's pretty clever, Sleaze Boy. I'll give you that one about Al Generico. Hey, man, I don't know what happened to that guy, bro. We haven't seen him in a very long time.
I heard him and El Grande Americano had some legendary matches in the 70s and 60s.
Yo. And then in regards to the stipulation, that could be an added thing, because remember he did that to Cody Rhodes, Santi, where he had said, oh, you could never challenge again for the championship because it was written there and you Americans can't read any contracts. Thank you, Sleaze Boy.
I think that's one of the silliest wrestling tropes. Like, oh, you didn't read the contract? What? Yeah, it's silly. It's so stupid.
Thank you, Sleaze Boy. We got Call Me Juhan here. It says, hey, Denise. Hi, you're not Sancho. Who's this bum? Solid episode. Even though there's some of the big names, the ladies got some audible cheers. Yo, people were really hot for Alexa Bliss, man. She got some great reactions in there.
Let's not forget that was half the crowd that we're going to see tomorrow.
Yeah, they were lit in the beginning.
They were lit. And
we're jumping. I haven't seen crowds jump and wave their arms in forever.
Cool. That is I think it's look, when the men were out there for the opening segment, not surprised that they were hype. It's all the big names, right? Where I was concerned with the Saudi crowd going into this was, will they make noise for the women? And in this episode, the stuff that we had for the women, the Charlexa and Judgment Day stuff, they made noise. I'm pumped. I'm excited to see their full reaction for the entire show, because a lot of people think that they will only make noise for the men. And I have a feeling that the Saudi crowd took that personally, and they're going to be making a ton of noise for the women too.
I'm thinking as long as they're like big stars, they're going to react, because for the guys that weren't big stars, they were like,
they made no noise for Ray Phoenix, for example, right? They made no noise for Ray Phoenix.
They've been freaking burying my poor dude, freaking Ray Phoenix, or they haven't done shit with him. This was the best thing that he's gotten to do in like a really long time. So I don't blame them for not going out there and cheering all loud for him. Thank you, Kami Juhan. We also got Sheldon Jackson here. Says, so funny to see that Braun Breaker is going to be the #1 entrant in the Royal Rumble tomorrow. Can't believe WWE would pull a TNA like that. Did you see that, Santi?
Saw what? The spoiler? Yeah, I did.
Bro. That was the LOL TNA moment.
That's an LOL TNA moment. That is the best way to put it. Absolutely, they pulled a TNA.
I couldn't believe it. I had missed it the first time because I'm like, I don't know, I'm paying attention. Like I was looking at something else, and then everybody was like, they spoiled it, whatever. I'm like, rewind. And when I rewinded and I saw that, I thought, no way. It's right there, clear as day. And Braun Breaker speared both Cody and Sammy to close out SmackDown, with the lasting image being Braun. So my question is, Santi, what if they were planning on doing Braun going from #1, lasting all the way until the end and winning the Rumble? Do you still keep him at #1 now that this has been spoiled?
Yeah, don't pivot. Who cares? Like #1 being spoiled is not that big of a deal. It's not that big. If you think about it,
yes, Santi. It's like,
listen,
it's such a tough spot to be in.
Compared to the 30 spot, if they spoiled 30, that's a huge blunder. The only reason I'm saying that spoiling #1 isn't the end of the world, it's because if you spoil number 30, like you really are just completely screwing up the entire plan that you have here for the finish. You spoil #1, you know what they can do? He's just going to come out at 3. And you can still do the plan of Braun Breaker going really deep through the Rumble and going, being the Iron Man, going almost the distance. You can far more easily pivot your plans and your in-ring psychology and in-ring stuff that you are planning if it's the number 1 getting spoiled versus the number 30.
Okay, but think about it this way. By the time we're at like number 29, we've all pretty much done process of elimination where you can say, okay, well, this guy hasn't came out. So there are times where 30, you've already predicted who it's going to be because you pay attention to who comes out. Whereas number 1, I'm sorry, I get excited about the number 1 entrant because I'm thinking, yo, like this is somebody that I feel like you have to put somebody important at number 1 because you want to give people the feeling of, oh my God, they could make it all the way to the end having been entrance number 1. And to me, I think that's the coolest way to win the Rumble. I much rather, Santi, if you were booked in the Rumble, would you rather be the 30th entrant and win like that or come in at number 1, battle it through and make it all the way and win? To me, I see a lot of prestige in winning as the number 1 entrant. And so for that reason, I always get excited about who the first entrant is going to be. And then if it's someone lame, I'm like, pass.
Yeah. You know what? I agree. Like from the fan excitement point of view, I was more so looking at it as like the choreography of the match and the plans that they have. It's really easy to pivot away. Like if they want to not have them number 1, they could have them 2 or 3 or 4, and it'd probably still be the same choreography that they probably are planning.
I don't know. I'm thinking if now that that's out there, I would change it. I hate
Well,
to say this, but I would change it.
I think we'll know more on tonight's rebroadcast in the United States. If they edit it out, then it'll be interesting. If they edit it out, what do you think that means?
That he'll be number 1.
That he'll be number 1, right?
Regardless, they should still edit it out because that's pretty embarrassing, man. Like WWE they don't make mistakes like that. Like with their production, that doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
And the fact that it happened, that's pretty embarrassing. So like, take it out regardless.
Very much an LOL TNA moment. That's the best way to describe it.
Thank you, Sheldon. We got Ken Buys World here who says, I'll be eating my seafood boil, rooting for Liv Morgan. Like Santi says, always the bridesmaid, never the bride, and hoping for the Bella. So I think Nikki is in Saudi. I think I saw a picture of her there. I do think Nikki's going to be in there. And I'm rooting for Liv Morgan. She's my official women's prediction. Santi, who's your official women's prediction?
Liv Morgan. I made the same prediction. Yeah, Liv Morgan.
Sweet. All right. Thank you so much, Ken B's World. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by how many people are locked in with this being Liv Morgan. And the second follow-up of the most popular name I'm seeing is Bianca Belair if she returns.
Sure. Yeah, I think the 3 favorites are Liv, Bianca, Tiffany.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Ken. All right, we got Bob Ross Jr. here who says, I like how Brock and Nikki Bella said F being a surprise. Like Nikki was spotted at a sneaker convention in Riyadh and Brock just randomly appeared on Pat McAfee to announce. Here's the other thing, though, is that I had forgotten that Brock is on the poster. Someone reminded me of that. I guess I didn't pay him too much attention to the poster, but like he was on it. So I feel like that should have probably been the giveaway. Although I do find it funny that we saw more effort on them announcing Brock than they did Roman.
Yeah, I do think, like, you know, from a storyline perspective, if I'm Finn Balor, I'm punching the air. I was told that the Rumble was full, and here's Brock Lesnar on FaceTime. Hey, guys, I'm in the Rumble.
Finn should be pissed. All right. Thank you, Bob. We got Jay and Gwen here says Adam Pearce lied to Finn Balor. There it is. Also, this Rumble is potentially going to be the first time the Lucha Brothers will be in the same WWE ring together. Man, knowing WWE, they'll probably put one in the beginning and one at the end. They probably won't even give us that sweet little moment with the Lucha Bros. But fingers crossed that they do give us a little moment. Thank you, Jay. All righty. So with that being said, I do want to go ahead and bring up that Roman Reigns article, Santi. I'm not going to obviously pull up everything that he said because there's a lot in there. But basically the gist is he appeared on Pat McAfee's show and he basically talked about the young talent. So he says, quote, I give the people plenty of time. These young talents, they say we hog all the TV time. They'll complain about one thing, and then I leave an opening. I give them plenty of space to create whatever type of superstardom they want. Get over, kids. Get over. You know what I mean. Then, so that's one part. The other part that I considered very newsworthy is he says, we're 2 years here now, and we haven't advanced. We haven't evolved. We have great leadership in Nick Khan. God bless him. What a businessman. He's a genius. But we have to be able to keep up with that creatively. And that's why people like me, people who are striving to be the very best, whatever. And then he goes on. He says, I mean, we're on Netflix, for crying out loud. You got to capitalize. We have people playing around and trying to figure it out. And I got the formula. I know how to cook it up. I don't know. Santi, what do you make of this? Because he's kind of, I'm reading in between the lines here. What do you make of this?
What do you think? Okay, let me hear
that
your
was kind of a
between the
shot.
lines.
That was kind of a shot at Triple H when he said the creatively part that we need to, like, we're 2 years now. We haven't advanced. We haven't gone anywhere. And he puts over Nick Khan and emphasizes Nick Khan. I'm like, yo, you're not going to mention Triple H in there? All right. I'm reading between the lines here. And to me, when he said that to me felt like that was a shot to Triple H and his creative.
Read the Nick Khan line again, because he didn't just thank him.
He says, we have a great leadership in Nick Khan. God bless him. What a businessman. He's a genius, but we have to be able to keep up with that creatively.
Yeah. So basically, Nick Khan is incredible. Praise God for Nick Khan is basically what we got there. And then he follows it up by saying our creative side is not keeping up with the business genius of Nick Khan. I'm glad that that's how you interpreted it, because that's exactly how I interpreted it as a shot at Triple H. At first I was like, am I overthinking this? Maybe I don't know that it's an in-character thing. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe everything could be part of Unreal nowadays, right? But when I read that, I'm like, the direct overpraise of Nick Khan followed by talking about where WWE is lacking, which is creatively, we're not keeping up to this side of the business that's booming. I mean, you're basically calling out Triple H.
Yes. And for someone like Roman Reigns to do that, that's huge. Like, this isn't just anybody else. This is Roman Reigns. And I want to watch the actual video, because I've only read the quote so far, but I want to watch the actual video to see how it was said, because I feel like that is also important. But even then, even if he was in character, though, even if he was in character or wasn't in character, regardless, when you have that big of a difference and you're out here being like, God bless him, like, that's crazy, Santi, to be out there praising anybody, man or woman, doesn't matter who, being like so praising of them and like completely disregarding someone else that we know is out there making the decisions.
I think it's worse than that, Denise. It's not a disregard of the other person. It is a put down of the other person. Again, he said, oh my God, Nick Khan's the greatest, and then followed it up by saying that the creative part of our business is lagging. That is a shot at Triple H.
And now look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is run in WWE the last, year, maybe less than that, somewhere around, like maybe since post WrestleMania. What has happened with Roman? What have we seen with Roman?
Nada.
Roman's not being presented like Roman Reigns on this show. And that was part of the reason why I wanted him to win the Rumble, was to be basically a reminder of, hey, guys, BTW, we still got Roman. Like, we're not going to have Roman Reigns forever in the WWE. Like, this is not going to happen forever. So we need to, like, embrace it and flaunt him and really, really use him while we can before he breaks out and goes to Hollywood. But for Roman Reigns to come out and say this, to me, is pretty damn surprising. I was like, yo, I was not expecting any of that. And then, like, when he was talking about the talent, like the young talent, I mean, people are trying, like, they're trying, like, there's, yes, of course, part of it is how much the company puts effort in you and how much they push you. And then the other part of it is you as a talent. Do you have the talent to match those expectations and meet the pressure and meet the moment? Or are you going to piss down your leg and not meet the moment? I don't know. It's a little bit of both, give and take.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious, like, what angle Roman is playing here. I had read that there was, like, maybe a potential, like, rift between what Roman wants to do in WWE and how Triple H wants to use him. And maybe this is just a power play. Maybe this is Roman Reigns trying to get The Rock's attention to come out of the board of directors and start, I don't know, maybe using his influence here over Triple H.
Well, remember, The Rock said everything's a work. And see, like, that's the thing.
But
Like,
I
even
mean-
when The Rock was out there, remember right after the whole stuff that happened at WrestleMania, he goes on, also on Pat McAfee's show, wasn't it? And he was saying all the things that he said, also kind of throwing some shots too. And I'm thinking, oh, this is him saying, I don't want to take the blame. Like, maybe some people over there got to take the blame. I feel like we're starting to see that again, like The Rock said, everything's a work, whatever, take it for what it is. But I do feel like we're starting to see some of those politics and that power play that's bleeding out a little bit and too much into the public eye, where we have this information and we're all able to take it and dissect it.
Yeah.
And it's drama, and it's juicy drama, Santi. If there's drama there, I want to know about it. You know,
I think there is drama. I think like just the way that Roman has been advertised for this show is just so bizarre. It's so weird. Like, just not having Roman at all for a single show in the lead up to the Royal Rumble has just been so odd to me. We're basically seeing a big time skip. He's going from the moment at the end of Survivor Series War Games, and he's basically teleporting into the Royal Rumble with no further added context of like the ending of Survivor Series War Games and what happened there, the tease of Cody Roman 3, the reports that Triple H no longer wants to do Cody Roman 3, which now leaves that moment as kind of meaningless. And like, so like what moment is Roman going to start up at the Rumble going into Mania, etc.? It's just
Punk is the only option right now that would make sense tying into the Survivor Series thing.
Yeah, it's a weird environment for sure with Roman Reigns right now.
Okay, so this one is something to keep an eye out, see what happens and what we basically get from this. Now, whether or not you feel Roman Reigns is wrong on this one or not, shit, man, I don't know. I think there's plenty of criticisms, and obviously when you are in a position of power, when you are in creative, you're going to get a lot of criticism from the fans, from everyone alike. It's just part of the game, man. Like, it's part of the game. It's part of what comes with it. I can imagine not getting that criticism, but regardless, you know, there have been stories that have been dropped. We're just talking about Roman Reigns. He's a perfect example of, like, I thought the reason why we weren't seeing Roman was maybe outside projects, but what if it wasn't always outside projects? What if it was also lack of creative for Roman? I don't know. Again, these aren't things that we're really like privy to unless someone comes out and blatantly says it just like that.
Yeah, I mean,
or who knows? We could be reading too much into it, Santi.
It could be. I think it's a strong likelihood that it's that, because the idea of like we don't have anything for Roman sounds like the most ridiculous sentence I've ever said in my life.
Right? Like, what do you mean you don't have anything for Roman? And then of course, like, okay, I know there was also they were wanting to do Seth and Roman, but then, you know, there was things that got in the way with that. Seth getting injured, all of that, cool, whatever. But I feel like regardless, okay, they started stuff with Roman and the Usos. Remember that whole weird bit with Jay, and it seemed like Jay was going to turn heel, and then he didn't, and then he had Roman Reigns on this pedestal and nothing really happened there. I don't know, it's all felt like, okay, we started something, didn't finish it, and then we went a different direction, or we didn't see this person, and then they finally came out, they had a run-in, but nothing ever happened after that. So it feels like a lot of start and stop with Roman Reigns. You don't start and stop Roman Reigns. I feel like there are certain guys that you always have a plan for. Always. We know who those
agree.
guys in WWE are. And that should
Roman
be Roman,
is,
of course.
Absolutely, that's Roman. You should have the roadmap for Roman Reigns planned out an entire year in advance. That's the type of guy that we're talking about when it comes to Roman Reigns. So the fact that we're getting a bunch of ticky-tacky start-stop things with Roman is very unusual.
Alrighty, we're almost about to wrap up the show, guys. I warned you it was going to be a short one today.
We just didn't even talk about SmackDown.
No, we did. You shared your favorite moments. I shared my favorite moments.
Sure.
I count that. I definitely count that. All right, before we wrap things up, let's go ahead and do some quick Royal Rumble predictions. I know we already discussed the women's that both you and I, Santi, are going for Liv. Who's your official men's prediction?
I mean, it was Roman, and then this
Mine
dropped.
too.
Yeah, so like
I'm still with it. I'm still sticking with it.
I'm gonna stick with it. I think it is a pretty like uninspired choice, but I think they run with it. I think the winner I would like to see, the one that would really be a landscape changing winner, would be Obafemi, but I still think that they're gonna go with the known commodity here in Roman Reigns. And yeah, Roman versus CM Punk, like that's a massive match in its own accord that I would love to see. I don't want to see Roman Cody part 3. I certainly don't want to see that. Hell, I'll take Roman McIntyre to pay off their storyline of everything that happened back at Clash of the Castle all those years ago. I think that's way more interesting than Roman Cody. But I agree with you in that the most viable WrestleMania match for Roman Reigns, if he were to win, is CM Punk. I'll say this. I don't want him to win. I don't want him to win for the same reason I don't want Brock Lesnar to win. I don't want a part-timer winning the Royal Rumble and being a part-time is part of the Royal Rumble build-up and the road to WrestleMania. I don't want that. But just because I don't want it doesn't mean I don't think it's the most likely scenario to happen here.
I feel like a basic bitch when I say that I want Roman Reigns to win the Rumble. It's like, really? That was your big prediction, Denise? Roman Reigns? Yes. But I also wanted them to light it back up with Roman Reigns. I really, really do. And also, I'm biased. I want to see him versus CM Punk, and I'm stuck on that one. I was stuck on it last year, and I'm still stuck on it this year. All right, Drew McIntyre versus Sammy. Is there any way in hell Sammy wins that title? Mind you, he did put his hands on it today, so there's that.
My quick answer is hell no. Drew McIntyre is winning that.
All right. I'm glad you're a little bit more confident than I am, but I also don't expect Drew to drop the title so early, so I'm with you. All right, AJ Styles versus Gunther, career-threatening match. His career is on the line. Are you expecting this to be AJ's last match? I know we talked about this last week, but did it increase?
Yeah, after the Nakamura Saturday night's main event match, the red carpet that's kind of like being rolled out with him immediately getting a match with CM Punk. Here's the thing, Denise. Do you remember the last AJ Styles retirement angle with
No.
Cody Rhodes and like he attacked Cody wearing the Mark Henry powder blue suit?
Yeah.
Back then, he was doing anything and everything in his acting power to make us believe that he was retiring, only to not retire.
He's not. It's being more natural.
I think actually he's doing the opposite, putting all of his acting power into making us believe that he's not retiring.
He told us today, don't be worried, everybody. Don't be worried.
I still got more matches. How about one more with Randy Orton? He's doing everything in his power to make us believe that he's not retiring, which makes me believe he's retiring. So I think he's retiring from WWE. I don't know how true the whole, like he trademarked Phenomenal one and the logo. I don't know how true that is. If that is true, I absolutely could see him going elsewhere. I think my question for you, Denise, if he does go elsewhere outside of WWE, what do you want to see AJ Styles do? Because TNA doesn't. I don't want to see TNA.
Selfishly, because of the potential and the matches and everything, I would want it to be AEW.
Fuck yeah. That's the answer.
If he went to AEW, oh my God, I would be like on a cloud nine of all the potential matches that he could have with so many people. Like if he spent the remainder, if he even spent a couple of months in AEW, just maybe knocking out some matches and closed out 2026 there, forget about it. It would be fantastic. And I do believe that Tony would give AJ Styles a Sting-like retirement at the end where you really truly get a night where you are celebrating a man's career.
You don't
Personally,
think that,
if I was AJ, I'd do it, but who knows?
That's me too, right? If I wanted to wrestle more beyond WWE, because like TNA, what is there for him there? Like it's just, it would be the sentimental value of him winning the TNA World Championship and look at the full circle of the career. In TNA, in AEW, oh my God, the mind-bending matches that could happen there are insane. You don't think that Tony Khan is foaming at the mouth at the idea of paying off the Bullet Club's breakup from 2016 at All In between Omega and AJ Styles? That's an all-in main eventer right there type of match.
Dude, part of me hopes that it does happen because I think it all depends, right? It depends on two things. One, how much more does AJ want to go? At the end of the day, how much more does he want to go? Is he happy with the body of work in his later end of his career? Is he? I don't know. And obviously we know he's made plenty of money with WWE, but hey man, you don't think TK is willing to shell out millions of dollars or however much to bring in AJ Styles? And can you honestly say no to a couple extra, a little bit extra, a couple millions possibly? I mean, I know it's me, my answer would be like, fuck yes, let's fucking go, man. I'll take it. But I think it really depends on those factors of, is this the way you want to go out? Is this the way you want to end your career? Or do you want to end it a different way? That's the thing to figure out. But anyways, yes, I'm with you. I do agree that AJ Styles will be done at the Royal Rumble. Sad, but there we go. Larice Johnson here says, Santi, are you hating on Roman Reigns?
I don't think I was hating.
I don't think you were hating either. No, I don't think so, Larice. We're just kind of talking about how, like, you know, Roman's kind of been there, done that. He doesn't necessarily need to win the Rumble, but we're kind of going for it. Thank you, Larice. We got James Richard here who says AJ wants to go back to TNA and AJ Lee in the Rumble. I do think AJ Lee will be in the Rumble. I don't know if she's over there in Saudi. That I don't know. But I would like her to be in there just to kind of bring back that storyline with her and Becky Lynch and just finish it off, because I'm pretty sure they'll probably do it at WrestleMania, since that's why it's taken so long for that to be brought back to life. And then AJ Styles in TNA, he did do a tease about him going after for that world title. Whether or not they actually do it is a totally different story. Of course, that would be more symbolic to his career. However, you can always end your career with something totally new and something totally unexpected. Thank you so much, James. Alrighty, everyone. So that, my friends, was our SmackDown post show. Santi, welcome to the Blue Brand.
A SmackDown post show that was not so much SmackDown.
I know. All right, well, it is what it is, guys. All right, thank you guys so much. Santi, tell the people where they can follow you and everything.
You can find me at all things Santi's app over on youtube.com/Santi's app. We're going balls to the fucking wall in posting on YouTube from here till WrestleMania. Of course, I was already going balls to the wall with the daily videos for almost 3 years at this point, but we'll be going extra hard here at WrestleMania season. So come on over, youtube.com/Santi's app.
If you want to go extra hard, Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Hey, all right, guys, youtube.com/Denise Salcedo, posting constantly. I'm about to drop an EO interview. After I drop this video, I'm going to drop an EO interview. So get in there, drop some comments, check it out. It's going to be a good time. All righty, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.